Okay. Hello. Um, if y'all see this title, just understand. Let me do this, get my iced tea popping. If you got feelings tonight, I'm gonna fuck your feelings. Okay? Everybody's getting thrown under the bus tonight. I'm gonna say some things. I'm doing this late because the kids, you better have kids. Your kids can't be down for this. What's happening? Third degree, Mr. Pump and Dump, D Rock there. Hey, Titan, what's good? This is about to be very respectfully disrespectfully. I was sitting on this. So if you can tell, the title says what? Naima, what's going on? Big Pope, Nicholas, Goshen, Dapper, what's happening? Darius, what's good? So this title is very simple. You're mad because sex made all your decisions, huh? My bad opinion, O'Shea Linus. And thank y'all, everybody who coming from O'Shea channel. I appreciate O'Shea and I appreciate y'all. Big Duke, Reese. So people here complaining about love. Love. I can't find the love I want. Why is that? What's up, Priscilla? Why is that? Because, let me guess. You don't love, you don't really need to love somebody. You want the person you love to be the person that you want to fuck the most. Oh, so it's really not about love, is it? It's really about I want to be with somebody who I could just fuck every day. Now, you mad about your love life. Vape King, what's popping? Cool Gent, what's going on? So you mad about your love life. I'm not getting what I want out of love. Maybe, just maybe, you did meet the love of your life. I met my soulmate, my twin flame. I'm looking for him. No, you don't understand. You don't have to look for him. You actually found him. You actually met him. You probably even dated him. Uh-oh. What's up, Renaissance? You actually dated him. You actually knew who they was. They could have been orbiting you or you orbiting them. But what happened? What happened? Let me see. You ain't want to fuck them like that. Because when we're talking about love and your soulmate, what's up, Chaos, and your first choice? Oh, man. Fanimo, this is going to be, wow. I'm going to tell you this one. This is not me being chill like not like I normally am. So this might be your first introduction. This ain't normally me, but this is how I am too. Aubrey, what's happening? Here's the problem with this. And thank you, Naima. You want to go around here talking about, I need a certain feeling. The feeling you need is in your loins. What's up, Ren? Shalom. Right? Like, you gonna sit here and lie. You ain't got to lie to me. Look, I'm knee deep in this fuckery. I've been knowing what's going on in life for years. Chief Rocker, what's happening? I wish, love is what you get from your family and your parents. They love you regardless. They don't like you sometimes, but they're going to love you. Cocaine, what's good, sugar? Darnell, what's good? They're going to love you. But when you're talking about love as far as the opposite sex, you're not looking for love. You're not looking for somebody who's going to be 10 toes down with you. Queen, what's going on? Black opinion. You ain't looking for that. You're not looking for somebody who got your back through thick and thin. You're not looking for somebody for better or worse, through sickness and health, till death do you part, rich or poor. No, you're looking for somebody fine as a motherfucker that can get your dick hard and your pussy wet. That's what you're looking for. And you made all your decisions on love based on who made you the horniest. Hey, go, what's popping? Edward, what's going on? But then we want to sit here and lie and say, oh my God, I don't know why I can't find these things. Let me tell you why. Because the man of your dreams and the woman of your dreams is the woman of your dreams sexually. That's not the woman of your dreams and the man of your dreams as far as life is concerned. But you can't figure that out. I've been watching South Park all week. I'm feeling like Butters right now. You want to make some money, bitch? I'm going to treat you real good. I'm going to tell you the truth right now. Michael Harrell, what's happening, man? See, we want to lie. My next little rant about this is you got You got to get your standards together. Really? You got to get your standards together, don't you? I believe you do. I believe you do. Cheryl, what's going on? Dang, what's popping? I believe you got to get standards. Have standards. But here's the thing about your standards. Your standards is for who you want to fuck. See, we not stop acting like your standards are based on, when people are looking for somebody with good character, we need to look at people with good character. Send that be. Indigenous, what's going on? You need to find somebody with good character. Indigenous, I see, IG models. IG models is the love of my life. Your woman crush Wednesday and your man crush Monday is your ideal. This is who I really want to be. This is my love. No, motherfucker, it's not. It's really not. It's really not. You just stupid. Art, what's happening? Got me listening to Luther in the background. But you got standards. What are your standards normally? Sexual standards. Let's be honest. They sexual standards. I want somebody this size, this body type, with these body parts. That's just the way I like them. Okay? And then you mad. The motherfucker don't know. Them people ain't shit. They ain't gonna never be shit. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate you, Jody. All that dumbass shit. So you got all the body parts you looking for. Damn, you got what you wanted, right? You got what you wanted. Your standards. He was as tall as you want. She was as tall as you want. He had the body you was looking for. She got the body you looking for, right? Benevolent, what's popping? BBW, thick thighs, same line. Look at that. Oh, man, L.A.R, what's happening? Like, she got the body you want, right? He got that wood you looking for. He is Denzel Sausage in the flesh. But all of a sudden, I don't understand. But he broke my heart. She used me. Man, listen. How they break your heart and how they use you. You wasn't looking with your heart. You wasn't looking with your heart. Save yourself, cocaine. You wasn't looking with your heart. You made this decision based on your sex drive. That's all these decisions are made on. Your standards is based on your sex drive. You know how I know? Because if you meet a good person, they good, but not as fine as I would like. I'm looking for a 10. You about a -3. Nah. I can't do it. Man, Goshen, thank you, fam. This is gonna be a supreme rant about people getting mad about sex. Exactly. Oh, victimhood stream going on that. I don't even know what's going on the other thing. But we talking about victimhood right now. Jeremy, what's going on? This is what's happening. We're all victims. I don't know why. I just need somebody to fit my standards. You see all this bullshit about they need to have their life together. They need to have their finances together. Why? Because though you need to have somebody who got their shit together because they can afford fucking you. Because you're going to charge them for being with you because you think you deserve better and you got to settle for fucking with them. Corey, what's happening? Uh-oh. You got it, Ren. So now we're going to play this game. We're going to play this game. Well, I got standards. No, the fuck you don't. But you mad. You mad because you can't find somebody to fit your standards. Bullshit, you can't find somebody to fit your standards. You liking all of their pictures on social media. They just ain't fucking with you because you don't fit their standards. Oh, my bad. I wasn't supposed to say that. I wasn't supposed to say that everybody who has this sexual standard of everybody else and what they need and want in their life, they do not fit the standards of the dimes that they want. That go for the men and women. Just hit the cat. Antonio, what's happening? Fly Birdie. Oh, yeah. Fly Birdie is about to get ugly. Intense. What's happening, man? James, what's good? Now, you want a dime? Look in the mirror. Are you a dime? Hell no, you're not a dime. Motherfucker, look at who I want. Look at this. Look at that. You a goddamn lie. Just being myself. What's happening? Can have all the sixes and it's still not enough. Oh yeah. Look, at the beginning of this, everybody's getting under this bus. You know, I'm a man. She got a nice body, but her ass ain't fat enough. Nigga, your dick might not be big enough. But we're talking about this from a sexual standard. I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt tonight. I'm fucking all feelings raw. I'm gonna be on child support for fucking feelings tonight. I promise you. I didn't want to do this, but I absolutely wanted to do this. You know, let's take this a little bit further, shall we? We got ambition. I want to be. Oh, what's up, Sister George? Chief Strong Wolf, what's popping? KC, what's going on? You know, I got ambitions. I want to make money. Let me tell y'all why everybody want to make money, so we can get some ass. There you go. A lot of people, ambition don't go past fucking. Oh, stop. What's happening, man? Cola, what's that? All these ambitions, I want to have a mansion and a fly car, you know, and 75 Lamborghinis. Why? Because I'm going to get a lot of pussy like that. Whole lot of pussy. I'm going to be like Antonio Brown. I got a whole lot of money. That's what this is about. It's about, like, it's not the ambition of, I want to create something. No. Because even when the women say, I want a man to build, you know what? I want a man to get a mansion and 17 cars so I could say I'm fucking a rich dick. Don't care about the damn people. Don't care about the people. Let's just be honest. We don't care about the people. It's all about sex. Sex. Sex sells. And guess what? Sex buys too. This is what this is about. Your ambition. I'm going to be the greatest of all time. Why? So I can get some ass. That's why. And ladies are like, well, and these women, what y'all think? These women, I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get an education so I don't have to depend on no man. So I can get a house so I can fuck all the men I want. And then I can send them home and I don't have to worry about him paying my bills. Still about sex. But no, we're not supposed to say that, right? We're not supposed to say that, right? Breeze, what's happening? We're not supposed to say it. James, what's going on? Inquire what you like. I feel you. You know, that's all we're doing. We don't want to admit it because when it comes to thinking beyond, thinking about a plan, a business model, a lot of us can't even think about business because it's all about ass. You know, that's what's going on. Oh, what's happening? I feel like I'm drinking, but it's just iced tea. You know, but this is what we're doing. I got goals. Oh, everyone, what's popping? Miss Jazz, what's going on? I got goals. I'm getting all my shit together. Why? Because everybody want to be grown. Everybody want to have ambitions. I want to travel the world. AKA, I want to travel the world so I can fuck in different places and fuck different people. You ain't trying to find no damn culture. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm looking at y'all all on social media. Out here fucking four-wheeling in Costa Rica. Zip lining in Jamaica and shit. Jumping and swimming. You could have did that shit in your own home. You know, chilling out with these hoes and these thoughts. You sleeping with people in different countries, talking about you getting cultured. No, you getting international dick and pussy. That's what you getting. Stop this bullshit about you want to travel the world because you want to see some culture. You trying to see some ass all over the planet. Cut the bullshit because you don't have no friends there. You don't have no connections there. And you don't talk to people there when you leave. This is bullshit. Hold up, that's Prince. Well, maybe not the ride, but no. We got ambitions. We got ambitions. Oh yeah, Cola. Oh, Cola. Yes. I'm a grown man, Cola. I know about all of this. Dennis, man, what's happening? And thanks, fam. And thank you. So when everybody talking about, you know, what they gonna do, yeah, they mad about life. You mad about life because you didn't see past fucking. This is what this is about. Like, you got people like Dennis, he's enjoying the spoils of all of his hard work. The vast majority of us are not like Dennis. We're just people doing shit to fuck. We don't have no long-term plan. Let me hear your 5-year plan. I'm gonna tell you what the 5-year plan is. To keep fucking people. That's what the 5-year plan is. Ask somebody to do something real. What you gonna leave to the next generation? I'm gonna leave stories of how I was fucking all these people. that's what we doing. You know? What you gonna inherit? Well, shit, I'm passing down some cologne to my great grandkids because these bitches loved Ishimiyaki in my day. That's the ambition. You taught your granddaughters, taught your granddaughters how to bat her eyes real good and use the thought of getting some pussy to get some money out of these guys. I taught her how to do it well. Fuck out of here. That's what we're doing. What's happening? Nicholas, what's going on? Uru, what's popping? But let me go a little bit further. Let me go deeper into this rabbit hole. People got complaints. You got complaints. These people ain't good enough. How come they ain't good enough? Because you don't want to fuck them. See, let me say it like this. I've said it a million times. A lot of us are average. Your average ass got complaints because somebody above average and looks wise don't want to fuck you. So the person you want to fuck says fuck you, and then you mad at the world. I got it like that. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. You're not. Yeah, exactly. I still get pussy though. But here's the problem. You can get all the pussy you want. But what are you complaining about? Because I can't find somebody that's really down for me. Down? Oh man, thanks, then. We're gonna play this game the whole way. Because we always talk about giving game, giving the men game, giving the women game. Well, if we give a game, motherfucker, it's a game, right? It's not real, okay? So the game is to get the most ass for spending the least amount of money and get the most cash for giving the least amount of pussy. But here's the problem. You motherfucker, everybody forgot the one major thing. James Jackson, what's popping? They forgot this one major thing. All these people like fucking. All these people are hedonists. All these people cannot, do not have sexual discipline. So all these complaints, you complaining because, oh my God, I slipped up and I was thinking with my dick. Oh my God, I slipped up and I was thinking with my pussy. Stop it. Stop it. Ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with attraction. I'm sorry. Nothing wrong with attraction. If you see somebody they find, you be like, yes. Boy, I hit that twice. Maybe even in church. Just, I hope God will forgive me. But if you don't, when you get to know this person, because here's the complaints. I've done it. I did it. She's so fine. You be like, oh, she is so fine, but she a raggedy ass bitch. But she's so fine, I'm going to put up with it. Damn, I'm going to put up with it just a little bit longer. Oh, shit. I wish God could do something with her heart. He did the right thing with her ass, but her heart is shit. But she's so fine, I don't want to give it up. I hope she changed one day. I know ain't nothing wrong, Goshen, but I'm just going to talk this ish right now. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't do this. I feel like Antonio. But now, same thing with you ladies. These niggas ain't shit. No, the niggas you like fucking ain't shit. Because you know good goddamn well the niggas who are good to you. But you don't want to fuck them. Oh, what's that? I wasn't supposed to say that. You weren't supposed to fuck. You don't want to fuck the guys that's good to you. He's so nice. You want the guy to grab you by the back of your neck, put your face on the pillow, smack you on your and say, bitch, you take this dick. That's what you want. Roastmaster, what's popping? Darius, what's going on? But here's the thing. You ain't the only person he pushing into the pillow. Now you mad. How you gonna own these people? You don't supposed to be fucking me. Excuse me. Why are they only supposed to be fucking you? You want to explain that to me? Can you explain that to me? You can't. Uh-oh. All right, Dizzy. You can't explain it. You know why? Because the sex is so good, you own them. Let me tell you something. Good sex don't mean you own a motherfucker. I hate to break news to you. I hate to break news to you. You know what I'm saying? All right, take care, Mike. You know, don't fuck around and think for some odd reason because you, for some odd reason, think the sex is so good, I kill a motherfucker if they fuck with you. You only got with them for the sex. You only got with her for the sex. So what the hell are you complaining about if somebody else hit it? I mean, because people say they're looking for something real. Really, what you're looking for is the realest. Okay, a lot of people are just chasing the dragon. And what I mean by that, if anybody who doesn't know drug references, it's that first high. You chasing the dragon. You're looking for the highest orgasm you can get, and then you're addicted to it. And you're looking at people like, ooh, that's going to give me the best orgasm ever. So you're chasing it. And then you fucking around like a crackhead and your life get fucked up because you chasing a goddamn orgasm and then you want to blame the world. Get the fuck out of here. But no. But we ain't going to, that dragon is alive and well. What's up, big man? You know, you got But, and then now we're going to talk this real shit about, the fifth part about it is about being single. See, you made a decision, you know, you mad because sex made all your decisions. I'm going to be single because I'm going to be free to do all I want. I'm going to be a player. I'm going to get all the bitches. I'm going to get all these niggas. I'm going to do it all. Ooh, I got it. Here's the problem. You ain't, see, everybody's single. A lot of you motherfuckers ain't fucking like you want to. And you're mad. You chose to be single, and now you ain't getting as much ass as you thought you would. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, huh? Maybe I'm telling on that. You saw one last night? You know, that's what's going on. You're not getting as much ass because the people in relationships fuck more than the people who's single. But we want to act like the people who's single. Oh, man, I got another one and another one. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. If a person is in a relationship for a year and a person is single for a year, I can guarantee you I know who had the most sex. The person who's in a relationship for a year. I don't even care if it's a shitty relationship. On average. On average. What's going on, Ms. Muhammad? But you single and you mad because you chose to be single and now don't nobody want your ass. Oh, shit. And why you think you ignorant ass chicks out here, you want a man when you see him with another woman because you chose to be single, and the only man you know that can satisfy a woman is what? A married man, a man in a relationship, or a man that got a reputation for fucking the shit out of chicks. You're not chasing any other man, are you? Are you? You're not chasing that guy that say, man, I think you pretty. He's okay, but the girls ain't said he beating that pussy up. See, that's your problem. I want to be single. I want to be free. Astro Knight, what's popping? Y'all crazy. You know, but this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We're going to talk about it. Because now you single. Now you running your fucking mouth about you don't like being single. And I've talked about being single. I'm single. But you don't have peace of mind because you thought it was going to be something else. I'm looking for marriage. I'm looking for commitment. No, the fuck you not. Some of y'all women out here, I want a provider and a protector. You want him to provide you with that dick. And you want him to use protection if you don't want to have a baby. That's the providing and protecting that you really want. I am Alpha. What's popping? Oh yeah, Chief. Well, I'm on one tonight. I'm on one tonight. And then the fellas, you know, I'm a player. I'm a Mac. Nigga, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I know you're not. Okay, I can tell. How you can? And if you want to ask me how I can tell, let me tell you why. What you got lined up this week? Next week? The week after that? I don't know. Where you going? Who's calling? Your phone ringing? Anything? I'm sorry. And it's okay. Check it. And like my man Antonio said, I'm dry. It's cool. But all these men that are single, why are you going out to the club every week? Why are you going to the bar every week? I'm going to tell you why you're going out. Because you're trying to meet somebody else, right? Right? Because you ain't got nobody, right? You looking, right? Because if somebody's at the fucking house, yes, to be there fucking them, right? Singledom ain't working like people thought it was. That's a goddamn shame. It's a goddamn shame. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose Master. I got to just set this shit off now. Oh, Dollar Watch, thanks, man. But we're gonna do this shit. And since I'm gonna go there and be such the jerk that I am, let's talk about you mad because sex made all your decisions. You wanna know why you mad? I'm gonna tell you why you mad, son, because you ain't even good at sex. That's why you made all these decisions based on sex. And you ain't even fucking good at it. How the fuck that happened? You want to explain that to me? All the years of wanting sex, all the quote unquote relationships motherfuckers supposed to have had. Ron, what's popping? All the porn you motherfuckers didn't watch. All these vibrators and dildos you motherfucking chicks you bitches didn't use, and all these guys, all this shit that you got, all this lingerie, all this baby oil that's been sold all over the United States of America, you still don't know what the fuck you doing. I got my homegirl used to kill me with that. You know what? I'm always keep a man because I got good head. Bitch, you ain't never had a man, no. You sucked a lot of dicks and sucking a lot of dicks and having a man is two different things. Boy, I got all these bitches. No, you don't. Nigga, no, you don't. No, you're not good at it. How the fuck you know? Because I can tell. I'm going to tell you something. It's science to let people know if you're good at sex. People who are very good at sex either have a lot of problems with the opposite sex because they can't, because the sex is so good, they feel like they own that dick or that pussy, or they stay the fuck away from people because they got tired of people chasing them down for that dick or that pussy. So if you ain't never been chased down and ain't nobody fucking up your life to make sure you can only fuck them, you know, I don't know. That means the shit ain't that good. I'm just saying. Y'all are not the Michael Jordan of fucking. Stacey King, Will Purdue, you know, but not fucking Jordan, okay? You ain't even B.J. Armstrong, bitch. You ain't even never been an all-star. I'm just saying. You ain't Scottie Pippen. You ain't the sidekick to the greatest of all time. None of that shit. You're not good at it. But you mad because you made all these decisions about sex. All of them. Every night you went out. Every time you spent money. Every outfit you bought. Every little sentence that you made. It was about the end game was sex. And then when it came to having sex, you know, you was like, you heard that little dog from Duck Hunt pop up, just laughing at your punk ass. That's all you got? Felt like, you know, just stupid shit. And you know, and I've been around too many people, and I'm gonna tell y'all ladies something. I'm about to throw y'all completely under the bus. A lot of y'all bitches can't fuck. When you getting this pussy, no, bitch, no. If the pussy was so good, I wouldn't have had so many women putting their hand to stop me. Stop, slow down. Stop, slow down. Not that. Too deep. Stop. Oh, it's starting to hurt. I wouldn't have women hanging on my damn chest, falling asleep on me in the morning, falling in love. No. Bullshit. You, if the pussy's so good, you ain't got to run from the dick. The dick, because I've been with women with really good pussy, and when you get in, you be like, oh shit, I done fucked up. This bitch got that. God damn, she's the number one draft pick. Hold up, I got to recalibrate myself before I lose all this shit. I'm gonna embarrass myself in this shit. You got to talk to yourself at first, you know. But no. But all you women think, yeah, I got that good. No, you don't. It's good because that nigga ain't had pussy in 17 years. Yeah, he says it's good because he been jerking off for the last 17 years. He finally got some pussy. You not good. What's good is he can finally get some ass. That's what's good. But you know what? All you women out here, but y'all twerking, can't do that on the dick though. I'm doing splits, can't do it on the dick though. Don't you ain't gonna lie to me, goddamn it. Oh, I got all these sexy outfits on. Motherfucker look like a deer in headlights when you pull that shit out on them. Oh shit. What I'm supposed to do? What you supposed to do with that? The same thing you was doing with your vibrator, bitch. Same thing you was doing with the dildo. You know, goddamn lightsaber you got under your goddamn bed. But no, we're not gonna play this game, right? I ain't been drinking. I've been drinking Arizona iced tea, conscious. Thanks, Cornelius. But same thing. Fellas, you think I don't know? Let me tell y'all something. When you see a woman, how can I say this? Whoo, boy, oh boy. See, some of these women got attitudes because they got boyfriends who ain't fucking them right. And some of y'all niggas ain't good at sex, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. If you think it's all about you, you suck at sex. Just you know, I'm gonna get mine. Okay, get yours. I got 30. I had 1,000 women in my life. You had 1,000 women. I had hundreds of women in my life. You had hundreds. How many of them bitches call you on a regular basis? None of them. All the hundreds of women you ever fuck with, can you fuck any of them now? None of them. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is real as it's gonna get. You can have an ex-wife or a baby mama that hate your motherfucking guts. But if you hit that shit right when you was with them, they'll still fuck you. They'll hate your ass and still fuck you. So fellas, if a girl don't hate you, if a girl has never hated you and would still fuck you, you ain't did shit. You out here trying, let me get some head. Let me get in there for 37 seconds. I'm gonna pump that shit. Take this dick. All that goddamn talking. Doing all that goddamn talking in the pussy and ain't hitting the pussy. Bitch, fuck wrong with you? But then you mad that she's staring at somebody else. Stop drinking all that goddamn alcohol. You niggas trying to get high to hit it. I'm gonna tear that pussy up. No, you not, nigga. You too drunk and high to tear that pussy up. Fuck wrong with you? What you thought you was Rick James? What you thought you was Rick James? You really thought you could just come and give it to me, babe? No. If the girl don't stay wet around you, you ain't been fucking her right. You ain't good at it, but your mind always on sex. I'm gonna get some new pussy. You keep having the idea that you're gonna keep getting new pussy. If you keep getting new pussy and you ain't never better at sex, you're great at getting people in bed, but you're terrible at finishing the fucking job. You need to give your dick game some game. I'm just saying. Since you've been making all these decisions about sex, because shit, if you're gonna go down that rabbit hole, you might as well fucking be good at it. Now, ooh, why are you mad? I'm gonna tell you why you mad, son. Because you failed at life chasing sex. All these decisions you making, you know, well, this is where I should have been in life. See, a lot of people are making bad decisions and they based on sex. You making criminal decisions. Why? Because you want to be the man in the hood. Why? Because if I'm a man, I get all the pussy. You chicks out here, you failed at life. I'm gonna get a man. I'm so fine. I'm gonna get a man to take care of me. Okay, who taking care of you? Nobody. Bitch, you ain't that goddamn fine. So you failed at life. And now you mad because you mad at everybody around you because you base your getting successful at life through sex. Not your works, not your labor, not your mind, but sex. You felt like your sex was going to be so good that it was going to take care of your life. Guys, I want to be the king of the hill based on sex. So you never really found a craft and mastered anything. Because you just half-ass doing shit because it gets you girls. You know, I want to be the flyest motherfucker on the block because it's going to give me women. Okay. So how's your life end up with that? Well, ain't well. My life ain't the way I thought it was gonna be. I wonder why, bitch. You thought you got pimp, and you the world's bitch now. You thought you was a pimp, huh? And now you at work mad because you clocking in. Can't believe this shit. Why am I over here? Shit. I'm 39 years old. I'm still working at McDonald's. What the fuck happened? Let me tell you what the fuck happened. You was worried about pussy too much. Why y'all think, I like sports when I was growing up. I just like the sport. But I know good and goddamn well people play sports because I want to be rich and I want to be famous. AKA, I want to be rich so I can have a lot of money, and famous so I can have a lot of bitches. If I'm rich, I'm going to get bitches, but if I'm famous, I'm going to get more bitches. So you can be famous and not rich and have all the pussy in the world. Why? Motherfuckers want to be Charlie Sheen, minus the tiger blood. But that shit don't work. And then, how many women I went to college, I got an education. But I want to explore my sexual freedom. What you mean? What, bitch, you don't want to be, you said you don't want to be looked at as a sexual object, but you want to explore your sexual freedom. And now all of a sudden you just realize, I don't know why, that sexual liberation didn't free you from nothing. You just fucking. Now your life sucks because you sexually liberated. Now, only thing, you go to work and then you hate your job and you go home and you take motherfucking naked pictures in the mirror and you have photo shoots at 35 years old talking about, ain't I fine? This makes me feel good. Get the fuck out of here. Me and my girlfriend took pictures in swimsuits in Jamaica. Oh, so all you single bitches failed their life. Y'all thought y'all was going to be pretty for life, and now all y'all got is a group picture with a bunch of girls. Ain't that a bitch? And half of y'all in the same goddamn room because y'all can't afford a single room because you need a fucking man to help you save money, but your broke ass and broke pussy got you there on a buddy pass. But I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that. You failed at life. Because of sex. I'm sorry. But, and the funny shit is you fail at life chasing sex. And you still think sex is going to get you out of there. I'm going to meet a baller. Goddamn, bitch. You're 30 years old. You didn't meet a baller in 10 years. You still think you're going to meet a baller. Where are you going to meet a baller? Please tell me. At the brunch you go to? No, bitch. No. No. And let me guess. You didn't see the line of all them other hoes out here who half bucket naked looking for the same fucking baller? He not choosing none of y'all. He fucking y'all. He not choosing y'all. But y'all thought y'all could pimp y'all pussy to get a millionaire. And now you mad talking about, I need a man who make $100,000 a year. Fuck he want you for? And even when you do that, what happened? Why I just gotta have sex? You put yourself out there as a sexual object because that's all you had to offer. Remember? I'm just. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You failed at life because of sex. I just want to explore myself and be sexual. Okay. You know what's so funny about exploring your sexuality? Did y'all explore how much that shit costs? You never did that shit. And speaking of how that shit costs, let's talk about, you mad because you spent so much motherfucking money creating an image to look sexier to get sex that your ass is broke. Oh, we're not supposed to talk about that part. You didn't create a better image of yourself to get higher up in higher echelons and higher classes. No. You want to get fly so people will look at you and say, ooh, I fucked him. Really? I'm sorry, Roastmaster. Both ATF, Both. Everybody getting this work today. This is what I'm talking about with the guys right now. My nigga, I got Gucci on. Why? Why did you buy a $500 Gucci shirt? Why did you buy a motherfucking Gucci belt, a Hermes belt, nigga? Why did you buy them $900 shoes? Why did you bought Jordans and bitch, you can't play basketball. I saw a little video of Gucci Mane trying to throw a football. And the meme was like, this is what happens when dope boys never played sports and wanted to sell drugs their whole life. Nigga, look, weak as shit. But you know what? I got a Balenciaga fucking sweater on, so it makes me sexy. But you asking for a nigga to cash app you some motherfucking money so you can pay for this goddamn date. Stupid ass nigga. I got 150,000 pairs of Jordans. Good. That's nice. How much space you got in your closet? None. You ain't got no fucking clothes. Stupid ass. But you did it all. Did it because if I'm so fly, all these bitches gonna love me. Bitch, no, they not. And you know how I know this to be true? I'm gonna show you how fake this shit is. What up? What up, David? Go to any mall in America and you're gonna see a fake ass watch and chain stand, especially for you niggas. A big ass, not even sterling silver ass watch with a bunch of cubic zirconiums that don't look like no kind of name brand ass watch, a 24 karat bronze plated fucking chain that's supposed to look like some shit that a rapper will wear. And your bitch ass and niggas been buying them goddamn chains. What's up, David? Been buying them goddamn chains. You gotta buy jewelry off of a glass encasing, in the middle of the mall where people buy motherfucking cologne and shit. Why are you doing that? Because you want to look expensive for a bitch. Did all of that for sex. If she see this chain and these niggas got gold teeth for that shit. Niggas got permanents. Can't never get that back. You know how many motherfuckers I know who bought that like grills worth thousands of dollars like 10 years ago? Like 10 years ago. He's like, I don't like 10 years ago. Man, how much you pay for that grill? Man, that grill cost me about $3,000. You got a fucking grill and now you're 47. And you're looking at yourself like, why the fuck did I buy some gold dentures? Why? Why? Because you thought you was going to get some pussy with it. That's why. That's why. And it's that bad. I appreciate you, November, because this is what this is about. People not making long-term decisions. I'll wear fitted hats. So I know, nigga. And watch this. And I'm going to tell you how much I give it. I'm going to tell you this is how I know. Priscilla, watch this. I'm a nigga that wear fitted hats, but I'll go to Ross and get a fitted hat for $7.99. I'm not going to motherfucking Lids to buy no $39 fucking fitted hat. Niggas got like 170 fitted hats. Why? You know why you got a fitted hat? Because I'm gonna tell y'all why people got fitted hats. Because you bald headed like a motherfucker, or your hairline is receding and you're insecure about your goddamn head. That's what that is. So you buy the fitted hat for image. Because you can't walk around wearing a fedora every goddamn day because you ain't got no motherfucking suits. Nigga, I said it. Oh yeah. Oh, hell yeah. $7.99. His rug is the flaw. That's how you do that shit. That's what's going on. But I will say this. There's another reason why you wear fitted hats. Because if you bald headed or if you got a low cut, you can feel a goddamn AC vent. And speaking of hats, why you think these chicks wearing all these goddamn weaves? I'm trying to look elegant. I'm looking so expensive. No, you're not, bitch. You look retarded. No, you don't. No, you don't. You spent all this money. If I have this long flowing hair that's not mine, all the men's gonna like me. No, the niggas don't give a fuck about your goddamn hair. That ain't even. First of all, I'm stupid for saying that it's your hair. That shit ain't your hair. You spending thousands of dollars. Like, Priscilla, you right about the fitted hats. And I agree with you, but I'm right about this. Women spend more money on weave than men can ever do on fitted hats. These bitches got fitted weaves. I got Yaki, I got Remy, I got lace front, I got glued on, I got light. What the fuck? LASIK. I don't give a shit. They got too much of this shit for the fitted hat fun. Thanks. Speaking of hats, I'm the plug. Shit, I got more hair than some of the bitches I know. But she has way more hairstyles than I do. How many black women you know got braids that start the same spot that Stevie Wonder start right now? I'm trying to figure, they got to braid her weave up front to braid her motherfucking weave into her head. So it's some crazy shit, man. Prometheus, what's happening? All that money for an image. I'm gonna look expensive. No, you don't. You look crazy as a motherfucker. I look like you need to keep me up. I'm the type of woman you need to. Let me tell you something. I'm about to keep it a buck. Broke people wear expensive clothes all the fucking time. I don't know why y'all thinking rich people walking around here in expensive ass clothes. Fuck no. Broke people do that shit. That's what broke people do. People want to walk around here like a goddamn, like a movie star. No. I hate to break the news to you. Rich people ain't walking around here. Yeah, I got a $700 sweater on with some $500 jeans. Oh, I got a $5,000 pair of shoes on right now. Oh, look at this $1,500 belt. Wow. Look at me go. Fuck out of here. No, that's what broke people do. Look at me. I'm rich. Stupid shit. But you did it for an image. Why did you do that image? Because if I look so expensive, people gonna think I got money. These hoes gonna trick on me. If I look so expensive, these niggas think they gonna have to spend all their money because all this means I got class. No, the fuck you don't. All that means is you a stripper ass bitch who will fuck for a purse. That's what that means. You think I don't, nigga, you know how many people I've been around who are really rich? Let me tell y'all something. I'm about to give you ladies some game because y'all been fucking up. Because this is what y'all think. I'm going to go wear all this expensive shit. Let me tell you. Women who really are trying to get a rich man will show up to that rich man's house with simple shit that she can take off immediately. She ain't got to, I got to get this motherfucker. Stupid motherfuckers are on this image shit. Because you wanted to be the best thing smoking. Broke minds think alike. Exactly. Rich folk remain low key. That's the problem. People don't want to be low key. You want to be seen. Why do you want to be seen? If you're going out here with an image because you want to be seen, because you want to be in a rich circle. But here's the part about it. When you put all this money in your image and you ain't in that rich circle, you look like a fucking clown. If you're not an image consultant, what the fuck are you doing? Is this making you upwardly mobile? It's not. What the fuck are you doing? Because you stupid motherfuckers is getting dressed up to go out to a goddamn lounge. A lounge, my nigga. I'm not saying don't be clean. If you getting up every weekend, every other weekend, once a month to get dressed up to go to a lounge, you ain't going to the symphony, nigga. Oh, time for a trip. What's happening, Rollo, man? You ain't going. I'm going, I'm fly. I got a Gucci shirt on so I can eat some wings at the lounge. Nigga, you don't wear a Gucci shirt to go eat wings. What the fuck is you talking about? Fuck is y'all doing right now? Fake it till you make it, ass dude. Yeah. I got the. How many motherfuckers got a car that they can't afford right now? Trying to get some ass. She got a car she can't afford right now because she trying to look like she got some money so she can get a rich dude. You can't, nigga, bitch, no. No. But you mad because your image. Motherfucking Instagram living out in this bitch. You living on Instagram, how people who really got it, that's how they fucking live. And they ain't gonna put that shit on Instagram, really. They might give you a glimpse of their life, but they like, man, let me cut this shit off. I'm too busy living like I'm living a good fucking life. You think I got time to show you motherfuckers how good I'm living? I'm living. But you're spending all your money for a goddamn image. And then you still ain't getting shit out of it. Oh, man. Hold up. I got to take it somewhere else. They mumble rapping. Yeah. I got to take it somewhere else. You're mad because sex made all your decisions because you only succeeded for a short period of time. Thanks, fam. Oh, I can see many crypto millionaires doing this. I feel you on that one. Casey, I feel you on that one. Because let me go back. For all y'all on YouTube, because we're on YouTube right now. When y'all see all those marketing commercials, you can live a life like mine. Vacationing and traveling the world. Yes, all you have to do is do this little program, hit this little link, and come into my chat, and I'll show you how to change your life. They trying to sell to you if you do what the fuck, if you get a goddamn thing, for some odd reason, it's gonna make you rich so you can travel the world and fuck. Right? But it's not really working for most people, right? Is it working for them? Right? Because even a commercial seemed disingenuous, right? Look at me. Look at all of my cars. Nigga, how you made that money? Well, it's because I had a mentor. Who the fuck was your mentor then? Let me speak to them. Well, if you buy my course, nigga, if I buy your course, you ain't finna tell me how you made the money. I'm finna pay for your course. Fuck out of here with this bullshit right now. Because real mentors just take you in. Real mentors don't be on motherfucking Instagram. There are a few people who are really mentors who are gonna take you in who are on fucking Instagram. They too busy making fucking money. So everybody else is selling sex to your ass. All right, man. Conscious coon killer, peace, fam. But I gotta go to this part. You mad because you succeeded in your sex game. You took this route, you had this mindset, and it got you sex. So now you're gonna continue to do this shit. But here's the problem. You can't do that shit forever. You gotta evolve. But I was winning. That's why you hear motherfucking dudes over here talking when there was a player and it was working for him. Yeah, it worked for you then. It ain't working no more, motherfucker. That's why you see a real player knows how to adjust, adapt, and change the game over the years. Most of these niggas don't know that shit. So they mad because they can't never evolve and change their game. Why these motherfuckers don't like me like they used to? Because that day is over, nigga. You used to be able to dunk. Now you can't. You better get a jump shot. You know, I see it, but you can't get a jump shot. You can't change your game. So now you mad because you based everything on sex. You got the sex early in the beginning, and now you're fucked. Same thing with you ladies. Oh, I'm fine. No, bitch, you was fine. You was fine back then. You ain't fine like that now. But men still want me. Yes, men still want to fuck you. They don't want you. But you on that bullshit right now. Just because somebody want to fuck you don't mean they want you. It's like, what the fuck? But you mad right now because you made this decision. Oh, Barker, man, what's happening? You made that decision. One Queen Shirley, wow. But now all of a sudden, don't nobody want, I can't find somebody that's real. No, motherfucker. You thought you was the queen of the world because you was fine 5 years ago. And you made all these decisions because you thought you was going to be fine forever. Well, no, you not. You not. All them mimosas caught up to your motherfucking ass, didn't they? Didn't they? Oh, yeah. You know, when you said, but I'm still fine. No, bitch, that mean you ain't fine no more. That's what that mean. Jamal, what's going on? But no. What's up, Curtis, man? I'm being a jerk today. I mean, readjust to the new norm. They can't do that, David. But why do I got to bring this stuff up? Why? Because a lot of people are mad about all the decisions they made because they was all based in sex. Your school educational decisions was based in sex. Oh, man, you know who it is. What's happening? The college you went to, the occupation you went into, the major you went into, the job you went into, the position you went, it was based in sex. I know it was. Because too many people complaining about shit that goes back to sex. To sex. You mad at your baby mama. You mad at your baby daddy. Why? Why? Because they're not a good person in your eyes. But you want to fuck them. Right? You looking for a husband. You looking for a wife. No, the fuck you not. You looking for somebody you could fuck regularly. That make you go, yeah. And for the ladies, thanks, Rosemaster. And for all the ladies out here, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's a lot of y'all women who are average and below average, right? And y'all look at guys, ooh, he got muscles, ooh, he fine. And then y'all go flirting with that guy and rubbing up on that guy and shit like that. You know what that man thinking? Bitch, if you don't get your ugly ass away from me, bad built ass bitch. But you think you gonna fuck me because you a woman now because you got a pussy? Bitch, you need to do like 7 years worth of sit-ups. Cut the fuck out of here with this bullshit right now. Because you thought because you was a woman, you could have sex. I got sex on the table. No, you don't. When y'all tell people he too nice, women like bad boys. Okay, guys. Oh man, I need a red bone. I need a long head, thick red bone. Open up the legs and all about sex, right? Where the real women at? When you gave a fuck about the real women? Fuck, what the fuck are you talking about right now? You know, I know the time. Let me tell you something. I know a man that cares about his woman or who loves his woman. You know how I know? Because he's attracted to her when she's very modest. He don't need her to show off her body. He don't need her to show how fine she is to the world. He loves her very modestly because at home he gonna tear her ass up like she the finest thing on the planet. He don't even want. Look, man, my baby plain Jane, my baby plain Jane. It ain't no thing over here. You know, I got you, fam. I can knock out and kick. You call Rose Bastard? Yeah, she plain Jane. But no, where the real gold digger, man, ain't no real gold diggers. That's the thing about being a gold digger with sex. Let me tell you, real talk, a lot of women who think they could be gold diggers or go down the gold digger route, you don't know, you really have no idea how bad that their lives really are. Oh, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. You not. You know, you really have no idea how bad their lives are because they spend their whole day trying to come up on a dude. And because they're thinking. See, people who really about some shit in life are not run by their sexual urges. Everybody every adult is sexual, but they're not. But everybody isn't run by their sexual urges. So people who really got their shit together are not gonna just throw everything away because they fucking you. And gold diggers don't get that. Mauricio, what's going on? Gold diggers don't get that. They think, oh, because he's a man, nah. Same thing, and I'm gonna flip this around. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you think because you withhold sex from them, you're gonna control the relationship. No, the fuck you not. No, you're not. He's just gonna fuck somebody else. She's just gonna fuck somebody else. Nobody gonna fit. You can't use sex as a weapon. And this is the thing. You mad because a lot of people use sex as a weapon and they got beat. They got beat doing that shit. Bay Area, what's going on? Epics, what's happening? Dion, what's going on? Because everybody think my sex is so special, I could just beat somebody over the head with that shit. No, the fuck you can't. No, you can't. Hold up. What you put TikTok? Well, see, it's two different types of get the bag. The man is if you're trying to get the bag, if you're trying to get the man, because the man's the bag, that means you got to do shit to get that man. That's non-sexual. What's going on, player? Bay Area player, I see you. But if you're trying to get that dude's money, all you're gonna get is some dick. Just like me. If I'm going out here, if I'm gonna be tricking, I know I'm tricking for some ass. See, if I'm spending the money on a woman because I'm tricking to get some ass, that's what I'm doing. I can't be complaining about that. Now, if I'm spending money on a woman because I actually care about it and I want her to be cool and comfortable, that's a different thing. But see, everybody want to play this game that it's, you're mad because you're playing in the sex arena. You're playing in the sex arena. And it ain't work out for you. Motherfucker, it's not going to work out for you. Because in the sex arena, you're going to get older and unattractive. That's all that's going to happen. Right. When you have when it's all about looks fade. Looks fade. You can get on social media right now and see a bunch of women who used to be fine. You can get on social media right now and see. Let me tell you something. And this ain't no diss. This is not a diss. You're mad because sex made all your decisions for you. It's a reason why Derek Jackson is so successful. Because what? Girls want to fuck him. He can say whatever the fuck he wants to them because they want to fuck him. They're listening to his advice because they want to fuck him. They're listening to his advice because it's based on them wanting to have sex with him. If they listen to a guy like him, they can fuck a guy like him. And then when people say, bitch, that's bad advice, the shit ain't gonna work, they're not listening. I can flip that around on the fellas. And like I said, ain't it this? Alpha male strategies. Alpha male strategies, guys probably look at alpha male strategies like, yeah, that's a girl, that's a guy that a girl will want to fuck. So I'm gonna do what he say do because I'm gonna do his shit. Because if I do what he say, then I can fuck like he say he fuck. Nigga, that ain't gonna work for you. Not all of it. Some of it might work, but not all of it. Because you ain't him, nigga. You can't say the shit he say to chicks. You can't do the shit he do to chicks. You can't. You can't. I'm just saying. But it's based on sex. And then you mad because what? It ain't working for you. No shit, it ain't working for you. This is the whole issue. And everybody's mad. Like when we talk about getting your body right. Why are we telling you to get your body right? Because since you want sex and you're doing this all for sex, you got to be attractive enough to what? Have sex with. And I'm saying this as a man to all the men. Let me tell you something. Women like big guys, but don't get it twisted. Women want some type of muscle to be on. You ain't got to have a six-pack, but you got to be firm. You can't be no mushy ass nigga. They let niggas like Rick Ross get away with that shit. But you ain't rich as him. You know what I'm saying? Big and flabby is two different things. Like, don't be afraid to lie to you. They do loud in Texas. But then all this shit is about sex. You know, all this shit is about sex. His dad was a great fat fight. But this is all this shit is all based around. But if we stepped outside of sex and looked at people's character and characteristics, we wouldn't have none of these problems. Because we're not separating sex, the sex from the people. What kind of people you want around you and what kind of people you want to fuck. Those are two different types of things right now. But I'm going to break something down to y'all. Sometimes the people that are attractive, that you're not attracted to, are better sexually than the people that you're attracted to. But what happens is your mind can't get over the fact that you want that other person more. That's what goes on. DJ Kudu, what's up? Man, I don't even know. Shit. Fucking time is it? It's 10:30? You bullshitting, but I might fuck around and drop the link and let anybody just talk shit. I've been on this bitch for an hour. I said most of the shit I had to say. Because truth be told, everybody gonna get it today. Because it's all about some bullshit. I can't be mad at people for let me see. I can't be mad at a motherfucker because they hold up. Because there we go. I can't be mad at people because at the end of the day, they want to be on some bullshit. Because even if you got the finest girl on the planet, that motherfucker ain't gonna, they can't be with you forever. They can't. And the sex ain't gonna be great forever. Because I'm gonna be honest, even if you're having sex with the same person, if you love that person, y'all gonna find ways to make it exciting. But having sex with new people, to be perfectly honest, is a hit or miss. People think because you having sex with somebody brand new, the new experience makes it good. It's hit or miss. You can have great sex with somebody you just met, or you can have some horrible sex with somebody you just met. Because they could be insecure, you could be insecure. They won't do the freaky shit you want. You won't do the freaky shit they want. You ain't just finna get porn star sexy on the motherfucker. You just ain't finna do it. Because you don't know them motherfuckers. They could be HIV positive. And you sitting there thinking about it. I want to hit it. But, I don't know this bitch. But if you're going to make all these moves for sex, do it. Okay? Do it. Say whatever you got to say. Do whatever you got to do. But keep that shit to your goddamn self. Uh-oh. You got your camera on, BGS, so I'm going to let you know. Because you don't normally have your camera on. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah. Okay. Let me cut this damn thing off real quick. All right. So, when it comes down to it, what we playing with right now? Because I ain't going to be mad at mobile. Let me check. Because I ain't going to be mad at people. I'm really not. I don't give a shit no more. Well, I ain't never give a shit to begin with, to be perfectly honest. But I ain't finna sit here and say something's awry in the sense of hold up, Lizzo drunk. Like, even with Lizzo, it's about sex. She wants sex. She wants to be looked at as sexy. Well, being a hoe ain't sexy. It's just fuckable. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get love from being sexual. That's two different goddamn things. You're not gonna be looked at as a catch or a keeper or wife material, husband material based on your sex game. It's part of a marriage. It's not a marriage. It's part of a relationship. It's not a relationship. So if you're going in there with that completely on the mind, then fuck. If that's your first aspect, that's what your first aspect is. It's part of the game. Cool. But stop all this bullshit and get mad about it. Don't play this. Don't play this game and get mad at the game that's going on. That's at the end of the day what I'm really saying. Like, Because as a man, I'm gonna tell you something. Some guys get their heart broken because they was chasing a chick that was fine. She was fine. I chased her. She broke my heart because I wanted her. But you wanted her sexually. You didn't want her intimately per se, like outside of sex. And girls peep that and girls get mad at that. And then you got girls who are the same way with guys. That's why people are so pissed off about the person that they don't want them. Fuck out of here with that. Yeah, they don't want you. What are you bringing that anybody else? Nobody else is bringing nothing. And they might not be about shit no way. Would you give your Lizzo? Wait a minute. Would you give yourself to Lizzo? I'm a man. I don't give myself no goddamn woman for a come up. No. Fuck no, Taylor. Fuck no. No cuddling? Oh, damn. Now you trolling the hell out of this one with the Becky thing. That is fucking hilarious. But that's the thing. And girls like, and if we're going to be honest, girls like Lizzo be fucking all the time. It's just they don't take those girls out in public. But she wants to be taken out in public. That's what girls like, Lonnie Love wants to be taken out in public. Show the world that you love me. Nah, ain't finna happen, bitch. Ain't finna happen. You don't love your goddamn self, but I need to take you around the world and show the world I love you. You got me fucked up. That's what's going on. It was a dive bar. Now the other thing, I gotta say this shit. Because like I was saying, it's all about sex. Uh-oh, no kissing either. Wow. Since you mad about sex, why don't you stop having sex for a while? Get your shit together and look for things outside of sex. Because so many people are so deep down that they can't see that they're only making decisions based around sex. Think about it. We even parent like that. Leave them at the crib. Like, we even parent like that. You want your kids to be fly as shit. Why? So when they grow up, they could be fly as shit so people could want to be with them because they're fly. Not because they're smart. Not because they're reliable. Not because they're good people. But because they fly. They look good in their clothes. They got a nice style, a nice swagger. Now, if that's when you even want that for your kids, that's what it is. And that's what it's gonna be. And it's gonna stay that way. But if we're going from generation to generation to generation doing this shit, just tell everybody the honest part of it. Just tell them, just be honest about it. I look, Antonio, I know somebody who's a gigolo. So, I mean, I'm gonna tell you something about guys who are gigolos. They're comfortable being gigolos, but they're not comfortable with letting you know who they fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because the part of men is like, they got guys who I know guys who are gigolos who are basically when they have those like pictures of those girls who fucking them old, wrinkly, 80-year-old dudes, and she making that face like, but she need the money. A lot of gigolos have that going on too. You know what I'm saying? So everybody wants to be high end and high in this. Everybody ain't high end. Motherfuckers just regular. Gigolos get lonely too. Yeah. Another bad word, honesty. Yeah. So, let's keep it up. If we're gonna keep it a buck, let's keep it all the way a buck. At the end of the day, how can I say this? At the end of the day, sex sells and sex buys. But what happened if you ain't into selling it and you ain't into buying it? See, rich men, and I'm gonna say this for the women, rich men don't have to pay for pussy. They really don't. A lot of rich men like, how can I say this? Like the idea of their reputation of taking care of women goes farther than their sex game. But they don't have to pay for pussy. They really don't. So if you want a rich man, understands he don't have to give you shit because you're in competition with all the other women that want him. And he's going to assume, he rightfully so is going to assume this, all of y'all ain't bringing shit to the table because all y'all trying to talk to him because he rich. That's what that is. He rich. You ain't. You know, that's always the elephant in the room. And you think he gonna give up all of his money because you pretty and got some pussy? No. Because when you hit a certain amount of money, niggas start really thinking like, excuse me? Nigga, all this money I made, I'm gonna give half of this shit to you? I'm gonna put all of this for you? What the fuck are you doing? Fuck do you bring to the table? Nothing. Nothing. I'm a trophy. No, you not, bitch. I'm a trophy. You in my trophy house, riding my trophy car, using my trophy motherfucking debit and credit cards, and I'm buying you this shit. You got me fucked up. You are not a trophy. You're an accessory. It's a difference. But let's keep it all the way 100. And guys who aren't rich are looking for trophy guys to make them look rich. No, I ain't gonna say that, Michael Harrell. Pussy ain't easy. Pussy easy to get for some folks, not all folks. Not all. You know, most folks can't. Most fellas can't get pussy like that. They say they can, but you can't. But you can't because you know, truth be told, a lot of guys are scared to approach. A lot of guys are scared to talk. A lot of guys are scared to send messages. A lot of guys are scared how can I take rejection from one chick and just move on to the next chick and talk to somebody else? You know, and if you scared to approach chicks and you scared to talk to chicks, and you scared to get around chicks like that, then it makes it even harder to have sex with them. Niggas need to chill out. You know. But there's a lot of guys, you know, and don't get it twisted. I know some guys, you know, because I'm one of them guys, I go out and I be like, damn, that nigga got a fine ass chick. Yeah, you know. But here's the thing I know about really pretty girls. Really pretty girls like that they're pretty, but they want to be, how can I say this? They want to be treated like they're not so pretty. They want to be treated like they're average to a degree because they think people kissing their ass just because they pretty. So this is how you get motherfuckers. Why did that nigga get with that fine chick? And he be talking to her like that because he's talking to her like she's a regular fucking person, even though it might sound dysfunctional. But you know, she's like, oh wow, he ain't kissing my ass because I'm pretty. You know, yeah, they don't want you to be disingenuous. Oh yeah, I know POF is gold mine for coochie, but the thing about it is, it's only a gold mine for certain people. It's only a gold mine for certain people. Because I know it's a lot of fucking prostitutes on POF too. Oh, you know, it's a lot of chicks, you know, sending come to this other website and talk to me. Get the fuck out of here. Chaos, what's going on? All right, man. Shit, you know what? I ain't gonna be on here much longer, man. But because I don't want to, you know, because Chaos gonna go live. I don't want to be fucking up the market and shit out here. Too many of us live at the same time. I think that fucks up stuff. You know, people can't even get their shit off or leave people talk to them or whatever. But if it's all about sex, cool. Let it be about sex. Let it be about sex. Because and one of the reasons I came up, I wanted to do this because I was watching a clip of Young Jock, and because you know, of course, he got into the thing, the incident of people's fucking with him, which I thought was fucked up, and I salute him for that. But I didn't realize the dude got a fiance and he was about to get married, but he had to get to make her feel special. He got her name tattooed on his dick, and I'm like, if that's gonna be your woman, why the fuck would you tattoo? And he was like, because he been known to be a hoe for so long that to make her feel special, he tattooed her name on his dick. And I'm like, Yeah, it sounds like a good idea to you, but that's some dumbass shit, you know. But it's about sex because guess what? He didn't tattoo uh, uh her name on his heart. He ain't tattooed her name on his motherfucking wallet. He tattooed her name on his dick. Cause so guess what? She thinking with it about his dick. He thinking about his dick. So the whole relationship is based on sex. And it's on YouTube. He was eating at a restaurant with New York, but her name Tiffany. Y'all can look that shit up. You know what? I've been having that image for long. I don't even play League of Legends. I just like that fucking image. You know, keep that. But that's part of that's really part of the issue. Like when a man's with a woman, because I'm gonna tell y'all this, even swingers have that issue. Because swingers be like, oh man, I want to be we're we're good. Swingers get jealous of somebody fucking a man or woman if they doing it better. Don't let nobody take all the people who sexually liberated and they want to do this, that, and the third. I want to do this, that I'm comfortable with this, that, and the third. No, they not. A man want a threesome. He ain't comfortable. He wants the threesome with the two women, right? But he ain't comfortable if it opens his woman up to want another man. And they ain't even got to have a threesome. Or if the girl wants to be with a girl, it's cute at first. Oh, my girl got a girlfriend until your girl really fucking like girls. And then they don't need your ass in the room. That's what happened. You know. I know, Mr. E, you stupid, dog. All right, hold on, DJ Cuda. I do that, fam. I do that. But hold up. Okay. There you go, fam. But a piece of beer would be nice. Like this is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. Everybody want to play these games, but let's be honest about it. Cause these girls, that's my dick. No, it ain't, bitch. No, it's not. It's his dick. The guy, is this my pussy? No, it's not. No, it's not. Until she say it's your pussy, it ain't your pussy. And it got a time limit on how long she say it's yours. If he say it's your dick for that time. That might be today. That don't mean it's tomorrow. There's a lot of people, and the reason why I say this, here's the funny part about it. There are a lot of people as you get older who you had sex with, you don't want it, you don't even want to be in, you don't want to be on the same planet with them motherfuckers. And there's people who you may have had sex with or may not have had sex with such a good person that you wish, I should have fucked with that person. Because people stupid in the beginning. I don't want to fuck up our friendship or our relationship by having sex. And that same person you don't want to fuck up your relationship or friendship with is the same person 5-10 years down the road. You be like, why ain't just be with that motherfucker? We get along, we have fun, we could talk all night, we can have a good conversation. They're still attractive. I'm attracted to them. But I really couldn't get along with them because I didn't want to fuck it up by having sex. But you fucked up everything else by having sex with everybody else. And you don't like none of them motherfuckers now. You don't like none of them. These niggas ain't shit. These bitches ain't shit. You ain't say that when that ass was walking by you. You was like, ooh, bitch. You are the greatest. Yeah. That's what was going on. Some bullshit. It was some bullshit. Eggplant peach, right? But that's what's going down. Like, you want to play this game? Okay, let's play this game for real. Let's play this game for real. What if she look like your auntie? Well, I hate to say this. Some aunties is ugly though. But most of your aunties got kids. So I'm just saying. Most aunties got kids. So somebody was fucking your auntie. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I met a woman once that I thought was pretty as shit, and I was gonna have sex with her. But when she let her hair down, she looked like my mother. And I was like, I'm done. No, thank you. No, thank you. So I can get how if somebody looks too familiar, you can't fuck with them. But here's the thing. We're gonna play this game, we're gonna be all the way, let's go all the way there. Because ladies and gentlemen, they keep saying when you get old. And see, I blame motherfucking Viagra. Because now you ain't got to care about a person. You ain't got to learn how to care about people because your dick gonna always work. So since your dick gonna always work, you're gonna always be out on the prowl. But you're probably not gonna be good at hunting like that. Imperfection, what's popping? This is what's going on. I see a lot of people who they're older, they're single, and they can still have sex, but guess what? Don't nobody want to be with an old ass person who has sex on the brain 24/7 without something more serious than that. All right, I got you, DJ Kuda. I was waiting on you, fam. You there?
What's good? Can
Yeah, I can hear you.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's popping?
Okay. What's up, y'all, man? Yeah, you right. Yeah, I'm you spitting facts right now, man.
Why did you have to be a troll with that picture?
I mean, I had this picture for a minute, so I thought I should keep it. So
Hilarious.
it's a reminder of a lot of things. So
Well,
yeah.
what you got to say, fam? Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, yo, you right. Like, there's some people that you gonna mess around with. They just trial runs, man. You said you don't even want to be on the same planet with them. I was like, God damn.
Hey,
But
man.
no, it's true. It's true. It's very much true, man. Like, that's the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, don't get too far wrapped up into life because it's still a game. You know, and
Yeah,
you just got to have three components in your life when it comes to using logic, which is game, intelligence, or just straight up common sense. One of the three will see you, is the key for the door. It'll see you out your situation. So you know you spitting facts though, man.
no, I just had to be a clown about this tonight because if you're
Mm,
gonna be in the game, stop crying about the fuck going on in it. Because if it's your
yeah.
intention, if your intentions are sexually driven,
Mm-hmm.
then guess what? You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, that's how women leech off of a lot of dudes because they know, okay, even the guy that I respect whose intentions aren't sexually driven, there's a plethora of dudes, their intentions are sexually driven, and they think that they can make who you are out of them. You know what I'm saying? And women don't even chop up game like that. They talk about getting niggas, but what y'all got to understand is that a woman has no real filter or moral compass when it comes down to choosing the correct man. She just sees the next shiny thing, and then it's all fucked up nowadays, especially with the internet. People are socially awkward. People aren't courting anymore. You know what I'm saying? Step 2 is coming after step 5 and shit for a lot of people. So you know it's just it's ridiculous, and then I tell women nowadays, look, if you want to find the right man and get the right guy that's for you, you're gonna have to give up that attention, get off of social media and start dating within your social circle, within the people that you see on a day-to-day basis. And you're gonna have to, but they can't shake the attention, L.A.R. You know what I'm saying? That even when you jump on the internet, right?
Hmm?
And I jump on the internet, there's still a sense of reality there. Women they live in a false reality in their regular life. That's a hassle and a lot to deal with in and of itself. So by the time she jump on social media, that's on steroids. That's on hella steroids. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of clothing and shit that this broad wearing, she would have never wore that shit if she didn't jump on social media.
Well, that's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
If you got
When you have 400 niggas at your disposal, you don't know what the hell to do.
actually you do. That's the crazy part about it.
I mean, you do, but she's not gonna take it. She's not gonna take responsibility for that, even if it's at the expense of her own life.
Oh yeah, but that's part of what cracks me up because
Mm.
see, there comes a point where you don't know, like when you hit a certain age and you dealt with a certain amount of people,
Okay.
there comes a point where you can't even count how many good ones you didn't talk to.
Right. Right.
So when you get to that point, everybody knows it because they hit a certain age, and they're gonna look at you like, "Shut the fuck up," because I know for a fact you at least had 10 to 20 good ones that you didn't fuck with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And now,
they believe it. They don't believe in karma in that instance.
no, but that's the thing. Like, karma is gonna come regardless. Karma's gonna be
Right.
there.
Right. Right.
But if it's about, because like you said about the game, most women don't need. I say this: all women don't need game for sex because men have game to try to get sex from them. Mm-hmm. Women need game for picking who the fuck they should be with.
Mm-hmm.
But they like, oh, I got so much sex. Sex don't mean, if you could get sex if you feel like you can get all sex your whole life, your whole life, then you should know how to make a good decision by a certain point.
Shit, women can't even flip their sex nowadays.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they can't flip it.
But I ain't gonna be cold, because you can talk about the women. I'm finna talk about the niggas since you own this bitch.
Okay, we can go on the niggas too.
Niggas are fucking around. You know, I'm a player, but who fucked my woman? Shut the fuck up, nigga. You a player.
Like they never been single before.
Like, if you a player and you got a woman and you fucking over your woman, guess what? If somebody fucking your woman, you gave them the opportunity. So if you're thinking about sex, and all you're gonna do is how many women you gonna get, you gotta remember, if you open the door for new women, you open the door for people to get your old woman.
Big facts.
So what the fuck? Like,
even jumping into the game to even call yourself a player, you have to genuinely not give a fuck. Yeah. But see the morals though of a player is a little bit different. Like, for example, like a couple years ago, I turned down this one girl who was, she was on me like crazy, but her dude, he was in the military, and I was like, damn, yo, that's how you do somebody. That's like, that's, but I know other niggas that would look at her, and she was bad too, bro. And I know other dudes that would look at her, and I know I wasn't the only one she was messing around with. I know her messing around on her, her boyfriend or her husband or, whatever they were, even though he was just gone away in the military. It's like, shorty, why would you even tell me about him? There was a shock factor there for her that she was doing something that she shouldn't have been doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can have morals and be in the game, but fellas, I'm telling you, and you won't notice it until hindsight, or sometimes y'all know it going into it, man. Some of these bros that y'all be messing around with, man, they got dudes. Every time I deal with a broad, I always know that she at least has some dude lingering around. Always.
You know what? Thank you for saying something, because I forgot to touch on this a while ago. Some people out here who are cheaters and just like having sex, they like the thrill of possibly getting caught.
The deception.
They like that whole idea. That's what turns them on. So if you fucking with them, they're purposely putting themselves in situations that they possibly could get caught. Because most cheaters are not cheaters who just want sex and don't want the shit to come back. Because you're always leaving a fucking paper trail. They're always I don't care if it's a man or a woman, you always leaving a fucking paper trail because you start doing so much extra shit that if I get caught, what'd happen? What'd happen is you're gonna get fucked up. In one way or another. But if it's about sex, cool. See, I'm not tripping about personally, if we talking about just a sexual aspect and you doing all these things because it's centered around sex, whatever happens. But don't get all fucking religious on a person like me. Because I'm like, religion ain't got shit to do with you on.
Right.
God ain't got shit to do with what you on.
Right.
You on this shit right here. So stay your ass in that lane. But motherfuckers want to play that game. And I'll go back to say this about the chicks. women have a hard time understanding this one thing. If you put sex on the table as your primary way to get a man, that's why he getting other women.
Which they do, right?
He don't. You ain't got shit to offer but pussy.
Right.
So if only thing you got to keep him is pussy, guess what? Well, I'm gonna get pussy for somebody who can do more than you. That's just the fucking. That's just how it goes. The same way with guys. The guy, she's looking for the richest dick in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? She gonna keep trying to monkey branch up. But here's the problem, though. You can only go so far up, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. That's why I call it hopergamy. You know, it's called hopergamy. They've swapped out their dating life for just swapping out niggas, thinking that they're practicing hopergamy. I mean, hypergamy. A hypergamous woman is a married woman, but a bitch that's swapping out, you know, her dating pool for the bullshit that they got today, which is basically speed dating, is hopergamy. You know.
And ironically, I'll be honest, it ain't even speed dating no more, in my opinion.
Right. They not even, yeah.
Because these motherfuckers can't even say that they with a person. We're just hooking up. We're just hanging out. We're just, nigga, are you with a motherfucker or not?
Right.
No, we talk on the phone all the time. We text. We go out on dates, but we're just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you do? You fucking them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not supposed to say, okay, okay.
That's what they are. They all bread and no butter, bro. Like it's all about her vanity. Everything's about her vanity because that's their catching glove. You can catch a whole bunch of things, but you can't keep it. You know, if you can get a whole bunch of bad bitches, but you can't. See, men, we learn the game through the lens of actual work. And then once you learn how much work you can put in, then you realize, you know what? I don't have to work. And then once you realize you don't have to work, then that's when it becomes clear because women don't have to work. You know, when you start leaving the quantity game and you start going for the quality game, you have more of a realistic lens and a realistic filter than she has. You know, the next 400 niggas in her inbox, yeah, she think they can do whatever, or they're a real man and they take you out on dates and they do all of it. Bitch, you can have a whole bunch of niggas. You still got to convince somebody to love you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these bras, but after they looks, they're not lovable. You know, anybody, dudes used to think just because they can hit your bitch, they can have your bitch, but that's not true. Even nowadays, sex don't mean nothing to these hoes, man. They've been multi-imprinted by so many dudes, they can't pair bond anymore. You know?
Well, you know what's weird? They can pair bond, but they're choosing not to.
That too, yeah.
They like I've seen so many women, like people probably don't take this into consideration. I've seen people in general who know the person that'll probably fuck their whole life up in a good way. Mm-hmm. They run from them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
They be like, no, I know if I fuck with that person,
I'm about to put in work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I can't do that shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's another reason why dudes get rejected too, because a woman knows if she got to message you, she gonna have to upgrade herself at some point.
Yeah,
a lot of them are lazy. So yeah, you're right.
I've seen that, and chicks say the same thing. These hoes winning. Hoes ain't really winning. Hoes are niggas know we ain't got to put in no work for no hoes.
Mm-hmm.
All I got to do X, Y, and Z, and she gonna give up the pussy because she's a hoe. See,
right?
Okay.
They give off the appearance of winning.
Yeah. Like I didn't want to have to say these this way, but fuck it. Men like hoes because we know hoes are going to fuck at the end of the day because they're driven by their pussy.
Right.
They're not driven by money. They're not driven by power. They're driven by their pussy. So you know at some point she gonna cough up that ass just because that's what she want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta, it ain't about earning her. Even if she was at a point where she wanted a man to earn her, she's still gonna give up the pussy just out of who she is.
That's a fact.
But niggas, people tripping.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing too. When she puts herself through the ringer, y'all, she gains a taste for community dick. She gains a taste. She turns. They don't always have to have no pimp just to be no goddamn hoe. they physically turn themselves out, you know. So when she's turning herself, she turned herself out. You know, you can't really. It's an open and shut case right there. You know what I'm saying? They turn themselves out. So you know, a lot of these hoes nowadays, to tell you the truth, L.A.R. They're what I like to call GMO hoes. You know, like at one point it had to be in you to be a hoe, not on you. But now it can be on you because these hoes nowadays, their dating pool is not that far from, if not identical, of the of a prostitute's.
Oh, damn. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say something else.
Mm.
And this is for the ladies, and I'm gonna have to tell y'all, um, when it comes to the guys that y'all say that y'all sleeping with, uh, y'all are not as good as y'all think. Y'all sleep with niggas that when other people see him like, you slept with that nigga. That's what you thought handsome was. Okay. And chicks be like, no, yeah. Y'all what turns y'all on sexually is not handsome. What's up, David? Hold up, fam. What turns these women on sexually is not handsome. You know?
What up, L.A.R.?
What's happening?
Salute. What's my brother name on the panel with you?
Kuda.
Oh, that's Kuda. What up, Kuda?
What's good, bro?
What up? I'm just listening. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll chime in. I'm doing some shit. Keep going, brothers. Keep doing. I'm listening.
You know what? I'm gonna say ignorant shit in a minute.
Please do, L.A.R.
Yeah,
please do it,
L.A.R. I love it. I love it, bro. I'm gonna meet you halfway.
Please
bro.
do, L.A.R.
Shit.
Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. You remember? You know, you said it. Like, so when you want to play the sex game, you need to leave your feelings at home for one.
God damn. L.A.R. let me slide in. I swear, I literally was just saying we gotta start dealing with this shit like from a troll perspective. And I mean, you literally just said that. Please keep going. I'm gonna go back on mute. Please keep going, brother.
Hold up. Rogue said it. I'll put the link in the chat for you, Rogue. Hold up.
Say that one more again.
If your decision making is based on sex, you gotta leave your feelings at the door. And the thing about it is, nobody cares about your feelings when your intentions are sexual up front. So to act like you have some type of morals or ethics, that's after you bust a nut. So nobody gives a fuck about your morals and ethics after you bust a nut. Now it's like, oh, now I can think. Fuck out of here. You should have thought first. So if somebody tells you, and I've told this to my homeboys, I told this to my homegirls, you know, I seen who you was with. So you was with them because you wanted to fuck them.
Right.
You stand with them because you like fucking them. And they might not even be good at fucking. It's just in your mind. That's what you're looking for.
Right.
So since now that your feelings is hurt because they ain't shit. No, you ain't shit for dealing with them because the only way you dealt with them is because you wanted some ass. So it's like, okay, well, you know, I could have found a better person. Motherfucker, I know you know better people. I know the people around you who are better than them. You know them motherfuckers too. But you don't want to fuck them people until everybody that you want to fuck fucks you over or don't want to fuck you no more. So it's like
that was your insurance plan. It's gone now.
But you shallow as a motherfucker, but you want to be treated lovely, but you shallow as a motherfucker.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Like, what happens when, see, this is the part, like I said, I'm being ignorant. This is the part where we don't talk about enough. Your insurance plan, that backup nigga or that backup chick that you got in your back pocket that you know got love for you. When you realize they're a better person than the people you fucking with, which you already knew, but if you realize they fuck better than the people that you was fucking with, then you feel like shit. But on top of that, when you realize they starting to age better, look better, and fuck with somebody else, and you can't get them, now you stuck with everybody that you was fucking with.
Karma.
Something about them tables, baby, they do turn.
Karma. Hey, listen, karma's a bitch, but at least the hoe is fair.
So like whatever, you know, it's like what the fuck we talking about right now? And then I'm getting people who are upset. Like, you know, the reason I talk about shit like this sometimes is because if you get on Instagram or Facebook, you see motherfuckers complaining about their relationships all the goddamn time.
Facts.
And you looking at them like, if I know you, I wouldn't want to fucking be with you because all you fucking do is complain.
Facts.
So why are you complaining? I know why you complaining. Because you had a hedonistic ass relationship. So this shit didn't work out. Give a fuck.
You spent the whole first of your life messing with the niggas that will take your clothes off and dissing the one that will help you put them back on.
You know what I'm learning? It's got to
take her clothes off, but you don't help her put them shits back on. If you check it out, if you don't notice that.
You know what I'm learning? I'm learning that people are full of shit. They actually like this shit. Because listen, there's no way you chase this type of shit if you're not into this type of shit.
Right. Oh, they love it. They love it. That whole stroll, they love it. So many hoes took the walk of shame. Right. And they like the walk of shame. Look at what Amber Rose put together. The slut walk, in the chat. Do y'all know what the slut walk is? That the slut walk is you walking home after the night of what you did. Nigga didn't call you an Uber. He didn't call you nothing. You take your heels and you walk your ass home. Your dress didn't look the way it did last night. Your makeup not done. Your hair fucked up.
What they call it, sexual liberation. Free to be a whore without judgment. Let me be a hoe and don't judge me.
No, you know what? I don't even, and I know people like this, and they aggravate the shit out of me because I ain't gotta judge you for being a hoe, but I'm gonna treat you like a hoe though.
Wait, listen. When did we get where you didn't call something what it was, what it is? That's witchcraft. You trying to run a goddamn Jedi mind trick on me?
No, it's gaslighting.
No. If you could say okay, because I even though most men I know, if they know, most men don't call themselves hoes or thoughts, or if you say it jokingly, because a guy is what I don't consider guys being hoes because you're not fucking to get something to get a resource out of somebody,
right?
But women are fucking to get resources, even when they say they just fucking to be promiscuous.
Facts, all manipulation. Facts.
So it's like,
all manipulation.
You know what you talking about? So because in the idea of the setup, and I talked about this years ago, a date nowadays is just prostitution.
Yeah, I call it coochie currency.
So and then
crypto coochie.
Yeah,
that's the new one, crypto coochie, y'all. That's what we gonna.
So now we're gonna play this game. We're gonna really play this game. Just because you spent money on me, bitch. Only reason you was here to get money spent on you, and you was dangling a pussy carrot this whole time.
Right.
Don't act like you wanted to fucking be with somebody. And it's
manipulation. It's all it is.
But I say the same thing because on the flip side, I knew guys who walked up to everybody with that mentality. You can't do that with everybody.
Right.
How much that pussy. Hey, nigga, we at a motherfucking Wendy's right now. This bitch she's trying to, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But that's what I said. I call them GMO hoes because look, they're not even true to the game. You out here sleeping to get your phone bill paid. Like, shorty, just go get a job. What are you doing?
And my thing is just be honest. Just say you want to be look, we want to be hoes. Just fucking say it and claim it.
They don't want to be hoes though.
They do. They want to be hoes.
No.
What?
See, this is the thing though.
Wait, hold on. Let me be. What you saying, L.A.R.?
No.
Okay.
How can hoes forget the having a pimp part, right?
Okay.
Hoes openly like being hoes.
Right.
True.
hoes don't have a problem telling you that they're hoes.
The real diesels, yeah.
So
These
these
are
women,
biodiesels.
these women are not going out here. They'll go out here on social media and say that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you meet them face to face, they're not gonna say that shit. A hoe will tell you face to face, I'm a hoe.
But what about,
Of course.
what about this then? What about hoes in denial?
No, this is the thing.
No. Let's chew on that for a minute. A hoe in denial, because you know people deny shit they are all day, every day.
No, they're hoes. But the thing is that their problem is they still want love. You know, they're still following what Cardi B does and what Megan Thee Stallion does and what everybody on Instagram does, and they're getting the attention, and they're sleeping with niggas. They got the same, you know, they got the look. I'm doing a comparison later on this week between the coral snake and the milk snake. Okay. If you don't know the difference between them, that's exactly
one color.
what toes are. Yeah, the color, you know. So yellow kill a fellow, you know, black it will attack, you know. So what I'm saying is that, you know, they're both snakes, which all of these women are women, but they're different breeds of women. And the thing is that at the end of the day, no matter how much hoish shit she does, even the actual true diesel, because it comes to a point where the true hoes, they have to get out of the game. They got to find some square, and you know what I'm saying, and square themselves up and get out of the game. But what I'm saying is that these broads are doing all of these things, and at the end of the road, they still want love.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna flip this around, and y'all can chop this one up if y'all want to. But that's part. That's why I said, you know, this is about sex with both men and women. There's too many men out here who looking for a hoe to love him.
True.
So you know, it's part.
Say that again, L.A.R.
It's too many men out here looking for a hoe to love them. I want a hoe, but I want this hoe to love me. You can't get hoe. You can't get love from what you consider a hoe.
Yeah, and see, they make the fatal mistake too, because their first route is the sexual route also.
That's, you know, it's problematic.
Yeah, because that's square shit. That's not gonna get a hoe to love you or keep her neither.
Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm indifferent to a degree.
Okay,
but I'm one of those people who I can be brutally honest, but I'd rather not be brutally honest because you ain't really ready for that.
Explain the indifference that you are, L.A.R. Explain it.
I'm indifferent because if I recognize you playing a game, then who gives a fuck about what happens in the game to you? You agreed to the game. It's right. It's kind of like a, you know,
terms and conditions type.
Right. It's just like, for me, it's just like sparring or playing football. Nigga, once you step on the field, once you get in the ring, you know what can happen.
Your guard must be up at all times.
Right. You accept the consequences before you even enter. So if you entering the game, fine. I'm not finna cry about what happened to you. Now, I would be upset for a person who wasn't entering the game. This is they were looking for something and they wind up getting gamed. I get
caught up.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Life.
But if you just but if you one of them people that I'm in the game, you better take that motherfucking L just like you take that W.
Facts.
You know,
facts.
I know people who are cheaters, and don't come to me talking about you got cheated on. Right. I know people who are players. Yeah. I know people who players. Don't come to me if you got played. Because I know chicks who, you know, who want to be a finessers. That nigga, he finessed you, and the fuck you telling me for?
So we back to accountability.
Oh, no. Fuck accountability. I don't whatever happens to you, happens to you.
Yeah, the game ain't biased.
Yeah, you ain't gotta be accountable for shit. You gonna be food regardless. On both sides, you playing, you at the table, you could be food. You ain't gotta be accountable when you playing games. You don't, because you have no control over what somebody else gonna do to you. None.
What about ownership? No.
That's a part of accountability too.
Right. I can agree.
I know. I get what you're saying, David. Don't give me
no. Yeah, David. We understand what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just my personal thing about my personal thing is if once you hold up, let me slow down.
Slow it down.
once you start, if you knock on the devil's door, you know what the hell gonna happen when he answers.
Right.
So you're not, the only responsibility you really had was either to knock on that door or not knock on that door.
Right.
So if you chose to knock on it,
deal will come through it.
You're right. The devil's responsibility is to fuck you up. You knew that.
Right. Right.
You knew that already. But a lot of us want to play this game as, I want to play with fire, but I want the fire to not burn me and do me a favor. And fire loves me. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Turn into water. Fire turn into water. I got you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, hell no. Hell no. That's why most of these people scarred right now. You know, I'm scarred. I got issues. Do you have issues from being young and dumb, or you having issues from family, or do you have issues because you made a bunch of shitty decisions and you want somebody else to take the blame for that? So I was like, man, you know, because I like.
So then listen. So then look how. So then listen for the people out there listening to edification. So then how should we approach them? Those people we're talking about, those type of people. How should we, the people who are the opposite of them, how should we deal with them?
In what term?
Whatever term.
Okay.
Dealing with their bullshit, that hypocrisy and their shallowness, or whatever title you want to put on it. How should we go? You know, because what reason I say that is because there's people out there going through this shit, and don't get me wrong, I'm quite sure all of us on here have some experience, but they may not know. So for the edification of them, how should they handle? How should they deal? What should they do when they're in situations with those types?
Okay.
You got to play the game how it goes, because I be telling women nowadays, like even the broads, like I got a She-Ra 7 show coming up, and I tell the broads that listen to She-Ra 7, you know, a lot of them are in denial about the game. You know, if they go out and try to game a nigga and a nigga realizes, oh, you know what I'm saying? I see what you're doing. Nah, that's not about to happen. And he plays the game how it goes. She's not going to attribute that loss to herself. It's like hot potato. She's gonna say, oh, well, he was fucked up for catching me trying to scam him, which he's not fucked up for that. And in the back of her mind, she knows that. So she continues to play the game. So the thing is that you have to have perception, and you have to understand the game and how it goes. And when you realize somebody's running game on you, you're like, oh, okay, you could have foresight. You could be forgiven and say, look, I'm going to stop it right here. Or you could say, okay, I'm going to just get the better deal. Boom.
I'll say, in my opinion, first and foremost, you have to accept you.
Facts.
Because if you got to accept yourself, so you know your strengths and your weaknesses. Because some of us are weak for certain things that are dysfunctional and fuck us over. So you got to know, okay, I like this, but this don't work in my favor. So when you accept that, then you can accept, if you weak for something, what you dealing with. And then you can say, listen, yeah, I know I'm weak for you, and I know you got these qualities. So if I'm dealing with you, this on me.
Right. And if you're honest with
if
you're honest about that weakness, you can work on that weakness and turn that weakness into a strength, and then that's one less thing you got working against you.
But the easiest way to circumvent the game is not to play it at all.
Right.
But you
got to turn your back to lead the orchestra.
Right. But what I've learned is I believe we don't, because look at the situation. We don't have a choice to play, because it's like you can't get out of the game. So what I've learned is you either play to win, or by default you're going to lose.
Right.
The thing about it is
the house always wins.
Well, the house wins.
You can beat it. There's ways. There's every jutsu.
But once you beat it, you gotta walk away.
When it comes.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like the house wins, but if you when people say never walk away from a heater, motherfucker, if you never walk away from a heater, you're gonna be broke.
Right.
Because you ain't gonna stay on that damn heater. So a lot of times we have people who we got so many people who are in this in the game who really got burnt and they want refuge. that they're willing to say and do anything to get out. But you got to understand, some of these people are just trying to get out for a moment. They're not trying to get out for good.
Right.
Because the sexual part of life and the sexual part of game is tempting, and for people it's fun. So, something that's real outside of sex is too much work.
Facts.
You know, they don't want that. And to be perfectly honest,
that's where the real game begins.
Right. It's less work when you actually real or doing something real. It really is.
Exactly.
But motherfuckers don't, they don't see it that way, because you have so many people with these bad, sometimes it ain't even bad intentions. I'll say that. Right. But sometimes your mind is so upside down, you're making situations that don't exist.
Facts.
That's true. You got to get over your own self too.
Absolutely. You are your own worst enemy. Absolutely. Nobody's your biggest criticizer. You are worse than yourself.
Yeah, because people are, because nowadays, and it ain't just nowadays, but people are in relationships with people in their mind. Right. They're not in relationships with people are, people are, I really fuck with this person, but you won't talk to that person. They don't make no fucking sense. People are, I hate this person, but you fucking that person on a regular basis though. But you hate them so much that you fucking them, and you won't talk to nobody outside of them.
Complete contradiction.
Yeah, it's like that's what you like.
Right.
That's what you like. If that's what you like, admit it. A lot of people can't say, a lot of people are attracted to dysfunction.
Facts.
So I want to make something dysfunctional work for me. That shit ain't gonna work, nigga.
But let me ask you guys a question, because I think this goes hand in hand. If society, due to social media, is becoming a little bit more socially awkward, like something as small as kids don't play with toys anymore, but they will go on YouTube and watch a kid play with a toy. They would like to entertain the idea of playing with the toy, but actually buying the toy and actually playing with it and having as much fun doesn't fit the mold of you watching this kid on YouTube playing with the toy. It's this, it brings on a whole bunch of new set of principles when it comes down to sex and interactions with other people. Like the guy that you're sleeping with, you don't know that much about him, but the guy that you really, the guy that really wants you, he knows a lot about you. You know a lot about him, but he's just not what you want, as a woman. So there's a lot of social awkwardness that spills into regular life and interactions also that really isn't covered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to cover it in 2020, but I want to hear you guys' opinions on it, because a lot of this dysfunction, do you think a good amount of it comes from being socially awkward? Because these women, they don't court these dudes. They don't vet these dudes out. They don't even have a system about it. You can go over to a woman's channel right now, and all she's talking about is getting the bag, but she doesn't have no filter or no system to actually get the type of dude that she claims that she wants or that she believes is out there. It's more fantasy. If you guys could speak on that.
David, you want to go with me?
I'll let you go, L.A.R.
I'll say one of the issues is people want what they want right now, and you want the hottest thing right now, but you're not looking at what's the hottest thing 5-10 years from now. And that boils down to sex and attraction, because what winds up happening is you might look over a person because you don't see them as sexually appealing, as somebody else right now. You'll see somebody who you can say, oh, they find today. But part of you is not looking at them like, but they're not going to be fine 5 years from now. Right. But the person that you're looking at, they not fine today. Part of you can say, but in a couple of years, they might be ready though. So you're not talking to that person. And when that person becomes fine, then it's like, oh, I want to holler now. I want you now.
Right.
But you forget you
Because
didn't
it's a
want
lot
them
of
before.
short-term thinking. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a,
So
Right.
how
No longevity.
does one think long-term using social media? Because that's when the game begins also. How do you play chess with social media? You know, you understand people think short-term, but how does one truly think long-term
oh,
when you
okay.
have instant gratification?
Easy. The way
Mm,
you think long term is when you're people watching, when you're observing people.
mm,
The long term people are the people who don't look like they've maxed out.
hmm. Hmm.
The short term people are showing you the quote unquote their best life right now.
Mm.
And if you're looking at their social media, you're gonna see, you're gonna see it over time. Like, okay, they got to this point and they maxed out. The other people, you're gonna kind of just see a slow bubble. You're either gonna see a slow bubble or you're not gonna see much at all. You just might
So we
see them
talking
at different
longevity.
spots. Yeah,
So we talking longevity.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm trying to, if I need you to, like, if I'm a man looking for women, and if I'm a woman looking for men,
Mhm.
if I know if I know personally the best of me is probably in the next year, 2 years of my life, I'm gonna advertise the shit out of myself to get somebody right now.
As you should.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you're seeing is people advertising the shit out of themselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
But good and goddamn well, 5 years from now, you ain't gonna
Right.
want that motherfucker at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Chris Rock said something I never forgot on one of his old stand-ups, which I felt. He said, and this is what I think it is. I think it's just a bunch of shallowness on both ends. Chris Rock said, you gotta love the crust of a motherfucker. Like, if you can't see yourself with this person, if she ugly, if he ugly, if this ain't the person, you can go through whatever. Because I at some point in time, I think everybody's putting too much on the outside, on the superficial, on the material. We're not going into what do you like inside. And my thing is, if you can't truly, like I always say, people love you for what you bring to them. If you make them laugh, if they like the sex, if you give them money, if it's conversations, I need you to like me for me. I need you, if we ain't together, you still want to see me win. You still will help me win. You can tell how a motherfucker really felt with you as soon as you ain't dealing with them no more. They show you the true colors right in there. So you go, okay, you never really gave a damn about me. It was what I brought to you.
Yeah, but that's the motherfuckers people run back to.
Wait. Which one? The one that was the good person you lost.
The one that's gonna love you for you. That's the motherfucker you run back to.
After you fuck up, yeah.
You saying after you didn't shit it on him, then after everybody treats you shitty, you double back to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look, this is American society. If you can help me and you build me up, all of a sudden, I don't need you, right? So now I can move on. I've leveled up.
I want to
You
touch
are my
on that.
springboard.
Yeah, thank you, sucker. Thank you, sucker.
Right. But now people forget something about a springboard. The board shoots your ass up. Gravity brings you back down.
Hello.
So when you
that coil run out.
Yeah. So when you come back down, you want to go back to a springboard. It might not even be the same person, but it'll be somebody that reminds you of a person like that. So I need a new springboard.
Right.
That's another thing y'all don't realize is that the dating game is a self-finding experience, because when you start out if you look at it, I like to look at it at like a traffic light. You start out in the dating game and you look at yourself, you're like, oh, I'm a red light. I like other red lights. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with the yellow lights and the green lights. And then, it's like sharpening a sword. You push yourself up against that barge and your sword gets sharpened. And then you're like, okay, I dated so much red lights. I realized that, damn, I'm a green light. And I should have been dealing with green light people the whole time. You know what I'm saying? And, you realize that, okay, what I started out liking isn't where what I believe. You're not always right. That's what people don't understand. That's why rejection is a gift in the game, because You're not meant to deal with every single woman that you believe that you're meant to deal with. Some women will waste your time. Some women will put you on a spin around. Some women will bring you through the, you know, through the whole ringer. You know what I'm saying?
Some will get you
So
killed. Some will get you killed.
yeah, some
Shit.
will get you killed. Like even today,
Goddamn
like there
right.
was something that happened to a dude in Chicago that you know, I'm not gonna speak on it here, but you know, like they'll set you up. They'll set you
Hello.
the hell up. So rejection is a safety curve. You better love rejection. You know, these women are doing you a damn service. Like they're doing everything, man.
You know
I
what?
love rejection. Rejection is a very good thing.
Thank you for saying that, because I was about to get into that right after. Because what winds up happening is, if you don't have experience, whether you're a man or woman, if you don't have experience in relationships, you won't understand. Some people get rejected and you get played and you get left and you kind of go into a shell. Don't do that. If you feel like you're a good person and you're actually a good person and you got played, keep being a good person and just be a good person to other people. Because what you're going to come to find out is the same people that played you are going to want to come back to you. And then you're going to realize it's not you. It's the other people. So if a motherfucker dump you or use you, okay. Be like, okay, you got me, player. You got me. But I can guarantee you, the same person that flipped you the bird and said, fuck you, 6 months from now, a year from now, you're going to be walking somewhere and they're going to be like, hey, I miss you. How you doing? And it's like, fuck you talking to me for?
Yeah. No, I play right with him. Hey, how you doing? Oh, I miss you. Yeah, I call you. Have my people call your people. I ain't finna fuck with you. But I play rights. I play the game right along with they monkey ass. Sure. Hey, yeah. Cause I ain't mad. I understand. You's an idiot, you's a shallow person. Cool. I can't be mad at you for being you. Maybe it was your training, maybe it was how you was raised, but it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I don't have to be your sucker. And I can understand that and not be mad at you.
And understand, if you could be a sucker because of sex.
Right.
You can't be a sucker because of sex. But you got to step out of sex for a second to say, okay, you know, am I a sucker because of sex, or am I a fucking sucker?
Right.
Because to be perfectly honest, it's worse if you just a sucker.
Yeah.
You know,
that's all around the board. That's all around the board.
Yeah. Because now you're so naive to everything in life. You're letting everybody come in and play you.
Gullible.
You're a walking lick.
And I mean, I don't, and L.A.R. is telling you guys some real shit, because the thing is that, you know, you guys have to really recognize this, because, you know, a lot of people, they come into the manosphere and they say, oh, well, you guys are just, you know, complaining and crying about women and stuff like that. And like, you know, I understand, you know, look, at some point when you realize what's going on, you got to man up and, you know, and make the correct moves to get where you want. But I understand where a lot of y'all are coming from too, because you have to understand, as a black man, you've been gaslighted your whole life.
Facts.
And not everybody comes into this understanding at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's life experience is the same. So, you know, once you wake up and you pull the plug out the back of your neck and you realize, damn, I'm in a whole matrix and stuff like that. That's why we go in on Maggles the way we do, because the thing is that these guys know they're in the matrix. But what they don't want to do, and what you have to do several times in your life as a man, is tear yourself down, or something's going to tear yourself down. But what makes a true man is how you rebuild yourself with the knowledge that you know.
Yeah, because
you always have to rebuild yourself.
I mean,
and let me say this. Let me say this, and I keep telling people this too. What we're like, first of all, I say we're making history and we don't know it. Let me say that. I'm gonna say that every time till that sticks in everybody's minds. We're making history and we don't know it because we're doing it now. We don't know what all these panels and all this shit is going to lead to 100 years from now. And these very conversations we're having could be, because imagine this, especially, you know, for us a lot. Imagine if we would have heard these conversations growing up, where we would be right now.
Man.
And let me say this as well. And I tell people this all the time. people go, well, why are y'all still talking about it? I tell people this. I said, there's new generations coming up every decade that's going through this. So the conversation can't stop for the brothers in the manosphere. I tell them it's not wine, and I'll get to that another day, because I notice when we talk, which is communication is therapy. But I notice we're shamed for talking that. That's how I know that's a mind game to keep us from talking about it. So we never can either come together and fix it or get that therapy. But coming back to I tell people we have to keep having the conversation, because there's new people coming in every day that are just now hearing it. I said, but the advanced class is understanding. After you get past the rage, you recognize that this motherfucker just is who they are. Maybe they weren't trained. Maybe somebody wasn't there to teach them. But the average person is going to be who they are. And once you have understanding of that, it takes away the anger. It takes away the rage,
right?
Because you recognize that now at the same time. This is why these type of conversations are necessary, because there's many I see brothers all day on these panels. It's like these panels of power. Brothers saying, man, thank you, man. I never knew that, because they have nobody in their life to talk to them. And what's another thing that's beautiful about these panels is you're able to get this information without necessarily having to personally deal with individuals. Because if you had to deal with all these people online personally, you'd be in some shit. You'd be in some drama. So it's good to be able to get the information, but then keep it in your circle and take it back to, your neighborhood, your town, your family, and put it to work.
And that's the thing, fellas. You're going through certain stages of, I wouldn't say grief, but the thing is right after the anger, guess what happens? Acceptance. You
understanding.
Yeah, understanding. You accept that. Listen, this is what it is. This is where I need to rebuild from. The platform might not be the way that you want it to be, but you got to rebuild. You got to restart.
Right.
And the thing is that you're going back in stronger, because now you're going in with awareness.
This is partially why I made this, is because sex does not change your life. Even some of the greatest men in our society are not known, because even some of the greatest men in our society who've had a lot of sex were known for their accomplishments more than their sexual escapades. So when you go around here, when people use sex as their guided, their GPS, it's always gonna be fucked up.
Right. Because that's a shallow premise.
Yeah, but and that it ruined, all your decisions are made beyond sex. Like in a weird way, one of the reasons I made this was because MLK Day is on Monday, and I'm thinking to myself, motherfuckers nowadays be like, did he have hoes though? Really? Like that's what, because it started making me think, like, people go to church every Sunday, but motherfuckers nowadays,
but on the back end, did he got hoes though?
Jesus ain't really had no hoes like that. Because if the people was alive right now, if would have come into play is they handsome? Are they rich? So can they have money?
That's what it's always been.
So
that's what it's always been.
So it's like, you realize if this is what you got, you're gonna waste your whole fucking life. And I've seen so many people who are older than me,
right,
who are looking back at their lives with such disdain for themselves,
right?
Because the reason why they got old and they can't do, and they have so many regrets, is because they wasted a lot of time, a lot of fucking time chasing sex. Like, in real talk, like, I was at work today and I was talking to my mother. My mother was saying, something happened when I was younger, but she said she was with a friend, and she had a friend come over, and he was 50 at the time. And he says, and it was his birthday. He was like, I spent all this time running the streets and hollering at women, and now I realize I'm 50 and I don't have nobody to celebrate my birthday with. All the people I dated or wanted, they either in relationships, married, or they don't want to deal with me. And I'm thinking and my mother said it always stuck with her. And I was like, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here like that.
Yeah, man. Some of y'all niggas, y'all meet abroad, y'all done, you know what I'm saying, did everything, man. And then next minute, it's like y'all don't even know each other no more.
Right.
Y'all don't even know. You used to text every day. You used to do this all day, every day, and y'all are getting it in a steroided fashion because it's happening so commonly now. And y'all don't know this motherfucker no more. You know?
Yeah, dysfunctional behavior is now normalized.
Right. So don't let sex be your moral compass, man. Sometimes one of the best quotes I've heard was sometimes you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere you find yourself. You know? So you got to realize that, you know, sex isn't something, sex is an automatic. It's not something that that should be the focal point or the pinnacle of why you're doing certain things. You know, when you're dealing with a young lady, you're dealing with somebody and somebody's energy and somebody that's around you. Figure out her ambitions if she has any. Figure out, you know, what's going on. Are you hanging around the right people? Why is this woman around you? She's either around you for three things: either your sex, health, which ties back into your looks or how you dress and things like that, or your money. You know, and sometimes she's two out of the three. You know, so you have to have perception. You know, this game
And
isn't
let me say,
what we're telling you. What we're telling you is something that we didn't learn overnight. This is a like, man, lifestyle, man.
and if I may, as well as I tell people this, after my 5 minutes, right after I bust, I'm already like, why am I even here? I'm just gonna be
Right,
real. That's,
right,
man, why am I
right,
even here? What you know what
right.
you'd be much more comfortable at your own place. Why don't we get you a shower, get you cleaned up, get you on out here? Because what I'm saying is this: women are gonna chase you if you about your business. And I'm saying this to the brothers because this is what brothers need to hear.
Mm,
I know this brotherhood is laughed at, they shame it, y'all circle jerk, and they come up with titles because they know the power. The same way other cultures know the power in us coming together, our women know that thing. That's why they shame that. And what I'm saying to most brothers is, okay, if you ain't going to dinner with her, you're not doing womanly activities with her, send her on her way. Get with your brothers and start building. Get on your grind. You utilize your most precious commodities. Those women will always be there. And one thing about me, I'm an asshole. But one thing I've learned
same.
about women, they respect me as much. And I get me wrong, of course, we know women, you know, contest. Let me contextualize that. We know
Mm,
women, some women don't respect shit. What I'm saying is, but what I've
mm,
noticed is they may not like that they can't hustle me, but they respect the fact that they couldn't hustle.
mm-hmm.
And if we build and you doing man shit, they like that turns them on. Because at the end of the day, she's not gonna tell you, don't give me so much attention. This player shit right now. She's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you, don't give me so much attention. Out. Let me put that in for our people. You got to always put in context. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, when you spend some time with her, you got to bait her in. You spend a little time with her when you go out. You make it lovely, but
Mm-hmm.
but don't spend all your time with her. Get back with your brothers, brotherhood, build. Then women they're gonna fawn over that. Like, girl, they over there getting money, they doing their thing. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're doing that with your brothers, you don't have a lot of time to spend with her. She gonna be fiending for some of your time because you're
Right.
not giving it all to her. But when you sitting around making yourself so readily available for women, they see it as not valuable.
Right.
That's just how they're wired. And what most men don't understand. Let me just say this, no
If you're
offense.
always
Women
available,
are,
yep.
women are wired backwards. This is the disadvantage men work with dealing with women. Women deal with more emotion and men deal with logic. And the handicap that men deal with is trying to approach women from a logical standpoint. She's
Mm-hmm.
wired backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Once you understand, remember, understanding is the key. Once you understand that she's wired backwards, then you understand how to treat her. We were having a conversation the other day, Ty City. Ty City was on the panel, and
Yo,
I've
shout out
always
to
said
Thai
this.
City. Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
nigga. What up, Ty City? Shut up, nigga. Ty City, my nigga. Ty City, he said it best, and and it was weird because they shitted on him for saying this. I said, we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. Ty
Right.
City said, women are children. I've said this all the time. He said, women
They
are
are.
children. They
They
are.
are.
He
Yeah.
said, and listen what he says. He says, so don't look for them to have any responsibility. Take everything 100% on you. Take it on you. She's not, and I'm not, of course, there's exceptions, context for our people. The exceptions are usually the minority. We're talking overall and majority. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as you understand that, you can't get caught slipping. The problem is we start going, she gonna logically get it. And when
Right.
she never fucking logically gets it, you're upset, you're hurt, your time wasted, your money wasted. Now you're bitter. Now you're enraged. If you like, again, if we only had somebody telling this shit early, we would
Right.
have been conquered this beast. But I understand everything happens in, when it's time. But in a nutshell, you got to understand that they're wired backwards and don't depend on her for anything. If she tells you she loves you, I'm not saying those exceptions don't exist. Just take it as a chin on the shoulder and deal with her how she comes at you. Deal with her, according to how she comes. Don't just take her word. And again, that's our problem. We're always looking for women to be logical, fair, rational, when that's just not how they're wired. And then she's not going to tell you that.
Right. But see, that's the problem right there. I be telling dudes like, look, you know what I'm saying? These bras don't really grow up anywhere past 17. And I be telling dudes like, look, you are being gaslighted because the thing is that you've been told that women are more mature than you when they're not more mature than you. When you were 16 and she was 16, she had more sense of self than you had, because she had to have a sense of self, because guess what she has between her legs? She has a pussy.
Manipulation.
And once they realize and figure out they have a pussy, no matter at what age they at, they don't grow anywhere too far past that. Only thing that comes after that is character development. And the thing is that I tell guys all the time, man, if you want to learn how to really get women, and they laugh at me when I say this, but I'm dead ass, I'm heart attack serious when I say this. Read books on how to deal with children, how to deal with 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds and stuff like that, because all of that knowledge, it goes right back into it. See, when you said you were an asshole, you want to know what that means to a woman? You don't you don't demand respect, you command respect. You understand what I'm saying? When you're an asshole, you teach a woman how to like you for what you are and what you put on the table, because she observed that, right? So the thing is, fellas, is that you have to understand that, like, look, man, these bras, man, I mean, look, you got some exceptions to the rule. I'm not gonna be as ignorant and accept and like, messed up and saying, these bras ain't, you know what I'm saying? But look,
but they're usually the minority.
Yes. Be yourself, bro. You're going to get called an asshole anyway, bro. Be yourself. I know it sounds cliche, but listen to it from just be yourself and just be growing and make the right corrections. And you're going to be straight, man. I tell you guys, look, if you want to have an abundance of broads in your life, even though bitches mess this shit up even for themselves, just dress good, make sure your clothes fit, have some nice shoes, have a decent mouthpiece, and smell good, and you're gonna get the bitch.
I'm gonna say something just for all you people out there, because I'm not gonna be ignorant when I say this part. And this goes for men predominantly, but this goes for men and women. If you really want to see how real somebody is with you, what you need to do, you need to get your life in order where your life gives you peace of mind. And when somebody comes into your life, whether it's just dating, friendship, whatever, and they see how you actually live and how you carry yourself and how your life is and that you happy, either they're going to add to it because they like it, or they're going to be a little insecure about it. And they're going to sabotage. Yeah, and they're going to sabotage it. They're going to kick, because you really, you're supposed to be with people. People are supposed to be with people. Men and women are supposed to be together, but it's the type of men and women that you got to be with. We got friends. Some of our friends we grew out of. We had to let them go.
Facts.
So it's the same thing when you meeting women.
Facts.
So she could, she might not be able to go to places you go because it makes her uncomfortable. She might not be able to sit in the house with the TV off because it makes her uncomfortable. She might not be able to have certain conversations because she's uncomfortable. But if you actually had a good space in yourself and in your life, you're gonna put a woman in a position where she got to shit or get off the pot. God
damn, that's my motto. Facts.
Yeah. So you're gonna put people in a position where if I want to be, or look, there's gonna come a point where people are gonna say either they're gonna want to be with you or want to be around you. And the thing about it is, when somebody wants to be around you, you gotta, you might not want to be around them all the time, but what they're trying to do is get comfortable to be in somebody like yours presence, because they're trying to be better. If you've made yourself better, and if somebody want to be with you, then that means they're gonna do what it takes to be with you, because whatever you bring into the table makes them better also, and they want to keep it. So a lot of people at this particular point, a lot of people think all that TV shit is all fun and dandy, and all that fantasy shit is cool. But the older you get, you know, motherfucker, I don't believe in Santa Claus no more.
Right. It was all a trick. Right. It was all a trick.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know, Cupid ain't finna save you. I know, you know, chemistry ain't even gonna finna save it. All this, you know, fantasy shit that, you know, it's just gonna click and work like that. No, motherfucker, it don't just work like that.
That's right.
This internet just don't work magically.
This girl in the chat room said, I see y'all been dealing with some messed up chicks. Now watch this, y'all. She can't even tell us what a non-messed up chick is.
I hope that my homegirl, she might be in there trolling me.
Oh, okay.
Who is that?
Because we find out a lot of these. We find out that these stories are more common than anybody wants to admit to.
This is a gaslighting technique that they use. You guys got to understand there's two main components in a gaslighting technique, which is plausible deniability and cognitive dissonance.
Well, you know what?
There it is.
You know what? I'm gonna say some shit because I like to. No, I like to do.
They gaslight themselves though. That's the hilarious part.
No. I like to do things a little differently, just to put different thoughts on the table sometimes. You know,
let's do it.
One of the things is some women in
Ty City in the building.
What's up, Ty City? You know,
what up, Ty City? Get up here, nigga. Get up here, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Get up here.
Hold up. I gotta put the damn link in the chat for him to get up here. So give me a second.
Please.
But finish your thought.
No, I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Some women have been taught to view men from a woman's point of view. Well, most women.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you. I was gonna say that. Thank you.
Yeah, most women have been taught to view men from a woman's point of view. So when she's viewing men from a woman's point of view, what she doesn't realize is that most women don't like women.
Hello.
So the thing that they want, hold up, because Ty here, hold up. The thing that they want, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna say this in Ty, you got it. A lot of times women want in men is a man who doesn't need her to be a better woman.
Facts.
He's financially stable. He's mentally stable. He's spiritually stable. He has everything clicking on all cylinders. So she could just come along and be. But the problem with that is that kind of man does not want somebody to come around and be. That's a leech to him.
Right. No compatibility. We're not compatible.
Right.
Well, see, the thing about that is that, and another thing to add on to that is that once you have all of those things and you give a woman all of those things, now you get to see the real her, because once all of those things are justified and she doesn't have to operate on a premise where she doesn't have those things, now you get to see the real her. Okay,
right.
You know,
let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
What I've learned too, and I'm gonna give it right back to you. What I've been learning, and I've seen it on here, we don't make them stand to any standards. You'll see their standards to be Superman goddamn high. We let them come with whatever they want to come, just as long as they tell us that. So on that note, I would blame us, because if we held them to a standard, they would have to. I remember when the gas issues went up. This is an old scenario, and people were saying when the gas prices went up, people were saying what we should do is go to one gas station. Right. Don't go to any other gas stations. Go to this one gas station, and by default, the other gas stations will have to drop their prices.
Right. Bring the business to them.
Right. The problem was you couldn't get people to go to one goddamn gas station. Back to the men. We don't hold them to any standards, so they're able to play this game, because the suckers, the simps, and when we, even us strong men, when we're weak, we tell them and it's okay. So they keep playing.
You want to know why they wouldn't go to that one gas station, which is hilarious, because this is a gaslighting technique and we're using a gas station as a metaphor, is because those guys will rather pay more in gas for convenience.
No,
I agree.
Hoes are very convenient.
I'm going to say something to throw a monkey wrench in this.
Come on with it.
Your level is going to be your standards. See, when you're in the lower class, the standards of the
low hanging fruit.
Yeah, you're gonna get low hanging fruit. When you're in the middle class, you'll get middle of the road fruit. When you're in the upper class, you're gonna get upper class fruit. Because think about it, women women have when they trying to deal with upper echelon men, they gotta be a certain way. When they dealing with the men in the middle, it's middle of the road. You might have some. When you're dealing lower class, she's like you gonna get what you get. So when you level whatever level you are as a man, that's the level of woman that's gonna be coming at you.
Well, hold on. Let me throw a monkey wrench on that. On top of that, L.A.R. Would you say that there are some men in higher classes, but they go for those lower levels? And not saying because I don't want to, because women to take this out of context. Not saying because those women don't require anything, because I'm not kind of saying that, but they go for those levels because some of those men may not be looking for a commitment, and so they go for those type of women. Would you say that?
Those type of men will go dumpster diving and slumming.
Okay.
They won't stay there. That's to be like, I'm in, I'm out, blah blah. Those are the type men do that, and it gives women life to think that she can get a guy that's not in her league.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so they throw a monkey wrench in everything. But I'm gonna chill out for Green Machine Tie City. Y'all say what y'all want, man. And Green, you can't be heard right now if you talking.
Tie City, what up?
What up, boy? Yeah.
What up, boy?
What's up?
Not much, man. I just popped up over here, man, from the Brain Trust, man. Me and my son, we up late today, so
that's right.
That's
right.
Yeah, so I mean, I read the title.
Hold on for a second. Game changer. I got you. I just put it in there. You got it.
What up, GC?
Yeah, I read the title, and y'all already know how I'm coming. These women are children. Women are children. Right off the rip, women are children. Anything that happens to you is because you trusted them and you gave them the power to use against yourself.
Facts.
I want to say this real quick, Ty, because I'm gonna be a jerk now. I'm gonna go back to being ignorant.
I love ignorant L.A.R.
If women are children and you've been chasing sex so long or so hard that a child played you, you dumber than a fucking child.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yes.
We agree.
Yes.
We agree.
I just want to be ignorant. I ain't saying you disagree. I just want to be ignorant.
No,
we agree.
We this is what happens. It's going to be ignorant until it's logical.
Facts.
So whenever you have somebody saying, "Oh, it's my body, my choice," and then you go, "Well, who's responsible for single motherhood?"
Facts.
See what I'm saying,
bro? I told y'all read some children books. You will get the game to women. That's more effective than a game book, bro.
Listen, hey, L.A.R. I used to be that dude who used to be like, "Nah, man, women, they have all these birth controls. They can really prevent all." No, you're actually they shouldn't even be. They're not even to be trusted with birth control.
Well, here's the thing.
They shouldn't be responsible for anything.
Well, you know what? It's too many people. It's too many people on the panel agreeing. So I'm about to be a Temptation. I'm the lead singer of the Temptations. Me and George. And so I'm gonna be the antithesis to this shit right now. Just because it's her body and her choice, she can choose whether she gonna rake you over the coals or not.
And that's where you fuck up at.
So guess what? You chose to get yourself in a position that you trusted her body and her choice.
Yes. Yes.
You putting your responsibility in the hands of a creature that does not take responsibility.
A child.
Listen, I used to think the other way around. I used to think it took two to tango. I used to be one of them guys. Hey, I'm telling you, after being on these panels, I've heard women say, "Well, why couldn't you keep your dick in your pants while we talk about fucking child support?" Well, it's your fault for trusting us.
You lay down with her.
No, listen.
She got to carry the baby for all of those months. That's not a conscious decision.
I had a chick tell me every now and then I do lie to myself. I was done. I was done.
But that's what I'm telling y'all. They do so much gaslighting. They end up gaslighting themselves. A woman will think her way out of a good situation just because.
Mm-hmm.
Not because there's no reason behind it. Initially, there probably was a reason behind it, but her reasons are just as good as her emotions. A woman will disagree with you at 11 a.m. and then agree with you at 3 p.m.
You talking about the mind of an insane lunatic.
Yeah, but that's why you got to be the rock. That's what she looks to you for. Because if she's losing her mind and you losing your mind right along with her, you chose her to lead you.
Back to Ty City's point.
Right.
you lead everything on you.
Ty City, you gonna live long, bro, because we just spoke about you and we shouted you out, and then look, like a genie in the bottle, Ty City pops up.
Yeah, so this is the thing though. They try to spin this around whenever you break them down logically. They say, well, you hate women. You got something against women. It's like, no, like I understand women.
Mm-hmm.
I love women.
You can either love women or you can either love women or understand them, but you can't do both.
Right. No, you could do both. You could do both.
Understand
something.
No, you can.
No. Listen.
Love can
be tough. You can have tough love. Love ain't always.
You can love a woman that you understand.
No, DJ Kuda, listen.
Yeah.
Understanding them makes it easy to love them.
Exactly.
No, understanding them can make it easy to love them, but what the risk that you're taking is that, okay, if I truly understand this person enough to purple pill myself and love them.
There's no risk when you love yourself more, bro.
Understanding can never be wrong. Understanding is the answer.
No, understanding can be wrong as hell, because you can understand somebody and love them. No, you can love a girl for her personality, but her personality could be the thing that turns you off or that puts.
But then you would understand that, and then you would know she's got this thing about her. So if I'm going to deal with her, I'm going to deal with that as well. But that's understanding.
That's gonna be a part of your responsibility. But you can. How a relationship works is that you can understand how a car works, and you can understand that if you don't put oil in the car, that is gonna stop running on you. So what happens is if something happens in your life and you realize, damn, I didn't get to put oil in the car, and then it goes bad, you understood that would happen. You understand what I'm saying?
But listen, if you had the relationship is over, there would have been no neglect. If you have, listen. Let me give you an example. Hold on, wait. Let me give you this.
Life happens. Sometimes you don't intend on neglect.
No, listen. If you got a crackhead living in your house and you know this is a goddamn crackhead,
you know that shit, bro.
Wait. You know not. Listen. You know not to leave
snakes all the time. And hold on. Listen.
Hear me out. If you understand what a crackhead is, how he gets down, you know not to leave anything around for him to pick up to walk off with. If you have true understanding, if you left something around, listen, that means you didn't have understanding. So if you understand it, you go, all right, I gotta let you sleep here because you're my brother, but I'm gonna make sure I put up all the money, all the valuables, ain't shit gonna be around for you to grab. That's understanding.
But guess what? If you fall in love with the crackhead at the time you had crack, but then you realize, okay, I don't need to have crack. I don't need to have.
It ain't that you complicated now.
It's simple. After a while, you realize, look, there's another way to make money. I don't need to have crack. The bitch gone.
Kuda, here's the thing, bro.
It's chickens one day, next day is feathers.
I'm gonna always interact with women, bro. It's no way around it. And guess what? When I play with fire, I'm gonna have gloves on.
Facts.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have gloves on 365 days a week. You got to have yourself in some of these situations.
Bullshit.
I'm telling you. Yeah, you still will get burned. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But you get the context. What we basically said
is, I get the context, but I'm telling you, longevity, you're still playing with fire. Longevity, you're still playing with fire.
That's just the nature of the beast, no matter what you do. Ain't nowhere around it, dog.
Become a fire tamer.
No matter what you do.
You can understand the bitch and still get burnt by the bitch.
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
So basically,
you can't get burnt by a bitch.
Hold
on.
Let each other talk and get it off. I'm finna be a petty bitch about this and say this. But if you keep thinking with your dick with everything, you worse than a fucking crackhead. So guess what? We're putting ourselves in these positions because we understand her, we love her, we get female nature, but we still can't get past our dick.
Right.
So we stupider than them. And they smarter than us right now because they know. Guess what?
Not,
He gonna be smart.
listen,
He gonna be smart
see-
for 5 days, but his
see-
dick gonna fuck him up.
But see,
L.A.R.
the
Listen,
game
bro.
the game that I'm trying to
I
bestow
agree
on
with
y'all
that.
niggas,
Okay,
the game that I'm trying to bestow on y'all niggas is that you have to understand. Look, we understand the nature of women, and yes, we will purple pill ourselves to love women. But the thing is that
Okay, let me rephrase this, bro.
Okay,
Right?
we
I want to.
a lot of us in this sector,
listen,
a lot of us in this sector of YouTube,
L.A.R.'s logic. Let me counter
a lot
L.A.R.'s
of
logic right quick.
a lot of us in this sector of
I
YouTube are
don't agree.
hopeless
I don't agree
romantics,
with
man.
the whole.
Mm.
You know, if you lead with your dick, you're gonna get burned, and it's your fault at that point. You see, I mean, there are certain things that people are naturally prone to do, and just
We're
because
hopeless
people,
romantics.
And that's
romantic or otherwise, I mean, sex is just a natural imperative for both genders. So, I mean, if somebody were to take advantage of somebody for following their natural biological instinct, that doesn't make them foolish at all. I mean, like if a kid was to put a tack in the seat of a genius, that wouldn't make the kid smarter than him. That would mean that everybody has to sit and a kid put a tack there. That means that that kid is something wrong with him. He's a fucking jackass. I say that to say this, that when women burn guys for him following his natural basic instinct, that doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with the guy for having something that's natural to all men and women. It just means that she's a fucking bitch. And I think that we, if we want to maintain a proper brotherhood, need to recognize that. You see, we speak from a position. Well, no, right quick. We speak from a position of authority that we no longer have. You see, we as men are used to having authority. Therefore, we speak as if we have the power and therefore the responsibility of our actions. We do not. We do not live in such a system. Therefore, when a man is victimized, he's being victimized from a superior position and therefore is not accountable.
okay. So my thing is,
Let me respond.
No, wait.
Hold on. Let me just respond. I'll give it right back. Wait. Let me just. I'll give it right back to you. I'll give it right back to you. Right back. Let me say this, GC. We were saying more of a metaphor. I understand something. We didn't mean literally a man physically wanting to have sex and get a nut off. We were talking about when you're putting the pussy on a pedestal, where basically you got your nose up her ass, and then she ends up playing you because you had your nose up her ass. That was more of a metaphor, as well as that comes along with it. Go ahead, Ty. It's on you.
No, that's what I'm saying. You take the superior position when you automatically put her in the position of a child, and you don't give her any responsibility. You don't put any onus on her at all. Anything that happens to you at that point is your fault.
That's how I live. I live like I know that's real because that's how I live right now.
I mean, that's real. That's real, but at the same time, that's real, but at the same time, you're dealing with an adult. You want to relax at some point.
You're dealing with an adult that's never going to be held accountable, that doesn't want to be held accountable, and has the power to
no matter
how childish she is, don't put yourself in a position to deal.
How about this? Hold on, I'm gonna sum it up. Look, OG, old school saying, better safe than sorry. Simple. Better safe than sorry. That mean don't leave it to chance.
But that's the thing. You are an adult, but you're not gonna be an adult 365 days a year.
That's a child.
Sometimes you want to relax and you want to chill.
I mean,
there is no chilling, bro.
Every day ain't the same.
There is no chill. There is none, right?
I'm a chill.
That's how niggas get caught slipping. They chilling.
I'm a fucking
That's exactly how they get caught slipping, brother.
I'm a chill. I come in a situation chilling.
Right quick. So
go ahead, GC.
Behaving like an adult does not make the other person a child. Let's be clear. And so
you didn't say that.
Oh, no.
You said that if you take responsibility and accountability, or if you treat the other person like a child, you will put yourself in a superior position. That's not necessarily true at all. I mean, just because I look at somebody, hold on, I can't just look at a person and say that person is a child, therefore I'm in a superior position. It doesn't work that way at all, brother. It simply doesn't. Oh, really? So okay,
right.
Okay, so John Jones. Hold on. Okay, so John Jones, the light heavyweight MMA fighter of the world, I could just go up to him and say, "Hey, you're a fucking child," and because I think you're a child, I could whoop your ass like one.
Is he a woman? Is he a
How is
woman?
that going to work out for me? Okay,
That's not.
let's
Is he a woman?
Hey, GC,
let's
that's
do
a
it.
whole nother context. That's a whole nother
He is in a
context.
superior position. Okay, but
Is
no,
he
no,
a
no, no,
woman?
no. Let's do this then. Let's do this. Let's take a woman with
Tacity, I got it. I got this.
No,
Don't
no,
Tacity,
play
I
like
got
he
it.
a child. He'll knock you out with one of
Go
them
ahead,
elbows.
GC. Go ahead, GC.
Why?
Okay,
Wait a
well,
second. Didn't I say women? Did I get on here talking about men?
No,
Nah,
Tacity, I got it.
I'm
Let him go.
bullshitting.
Let him go.
No matter what, anybody can get a superior position over you, even a child. A child with a gun, you don't treat them like a child until he shoots you or her. Therefore,
Okay.
just because you treat somebody as if they're in an inferior position, that doesn't mean that they are in one. And if a person is victimized by somebody who has, through life and circumstances, gained the superior position, then that person is a victim of that. Period.
Okay. So now,
Okay, GC,
a
GC,
child.
GC. Wait, hold on.
Wait.
We're talking. But listen, we're
God.
we're
No,
talking numbers here.
wait.
We're talking about if you lock your
Not
door
even
more
that, bro.
times than
Not even
forget.
that, bro. A child having a gun.
Go ahead, Tazi.
A child having a gun. Somebody was chilling.
Yo,
Facts.
Nah, look,
Facts, Tazi.
look, I'm a chill. Like,
Facts.
if
Hold
I'm
on.
dealing,
It's a
if I'm
hard
dealing
truth.
with
It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's
But if-
real.
if
I mean,
I'm
it's
dealing,
a
if
hard
I'm dealing
pill,
with
but it's
if I
real.
look, even if a woman's position is of a child, I'm still dealing with a quote unquote
No,
adult.
it is.
It is in a position of a child, but
Hold
at
on,
the same
hold on.
time, I underestimate her by thinking she's gonna be a child 365 days a week, and I still
She
underestimate
don't have no
myself.
choice when you don't give her no power, bro.
I'm not
That's
about
what
to
I'm
be.
telling
I'm
you.
not
Hold
about
on,
to be a
Ty.
parent
Look,
365
Hold
days
on,
a
hold
week,
on, hold
bro.
on. Wait.
I'm just not
Well,
gonna put
that's
myself.
what I'm
Go
saying.
ahead, LAR.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
That's LAR. Go ahead, LAR.
Yeah, I got game changer.
Wait, let LAR go, Ty.
No,
Yeah.
game changer.
What's
Just so you know, because I don't know how long how because we've been on for a minute.
Okay.
The premise of this isn't just about the women; it's about the men too. But the premise of this is this:
Mhm.
if you make your decisions based on sex, you get whatever comes to you because you weren't making adult
Facts.
decisions that were outside of sex. If you make if your life choices, if the primary focus was sex, you can't complain on the back end about what happened because you weren't looking deeper than your hedonistic urges. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying this because I'm just putting it on the table because it's like damn near 3 hours into this thing. But that goes for the men and the women. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta get what y'all saying about the women being childlike. But if you get beat by a child because you was looking for sex, you dumber than a child still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
you see a lot of
Facts.
black men putting themselves in compromising financial positions because they're making their financial decisions based off sex. They're getting money and they're choosing to buy clothing or buying a certain type of car rather than investing because they know that's going to get them sex. So you see people
that's
fucking
what I'm
themselves
saying.
in many ways just because they're making decisions based off sex and not off rational thinking.
Well, that's
And let
what
me
I'm
say
saying.
this:
The
if you think,
second you trust a bitch,
How much agency are we going to give to the guys for following his base instinct? So let me paint a scenario, right?
it's not just, we're not just talking just the base though, GC. We're talking a little bit more. I know we're using the premise of sex, but it's a little deeper because what we're saying is the mentality that comes with a man who's all about sex. It's not just him putting his penis into her vagina. It's about the fact all the things all the red flags he's ignoring, all the things he's doing, all the violations he's doing to have that. We're kind of on that base.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying, and I agree with that. Basically,
Right,
what
so-
I was under the impression of is just that simply because she a woman, you should not be, if you are a victim of hers
No.
in any way, shape, or form, it's your fault. That's what's implied when it says, when the brother was saying earlier that, you know, she's a child and you're an adult, therefore anything that happens is your fault. So that was the time that I came in. But no, generally speaking,
Understandable.
yeah,
No, because that's true.
well, that's the premise I'm rocking with.
I
I
mean,
don't give a fuck, bro.
yeah,
I mean,
no,
no,
see,
it's true. It's true.
You put in your
Ty City, I'm
listen,
with you on that one.
listen.
No, it's
The
true.
The second,
again.
What Ty City
the
saying is true.
second that you trust a woman, you have put your life in her hands, bro. Your life is in her hands, bro.
Man,
This ain't no game,
biggest
man.
mistake.
That's what I'm telling y'all.
Biggest mistake. Don't ever put your life in a woman's
I
hands.
say it's
Facts.
true, but in the context
so
in the
to the
context of a
person that
square
said-
relationship, I don't think that is true.
Let
In a square-
hold up. Let
In the
game changer.
context of a
Hold on, Ty.
relationship, you don't think
Ty.
that's true?
no, a
Hold on.
square relationship.
Well, hold on,
could be
LAR
any-
speaking. Hey, y'all, hold up. Let LAR go ahead, LAR.
Archer and Game Changer really haven't had a chance to get their shit off. You not so much Ty, you too. So let them predominantly speak because they ain't really,
Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so basically, according to you, by that logic, have you ever had like sex with a woman? To
Who
whomever
GC? Who
said
you
that,
talking? Who GC?
well, whoever said that you put your life in a woman's hands every time you interact with them. So, have you had sex with
Oh,
them?
that's Top City.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've done it many times.
okay, so it is possible that she could have killed you
Yes,
in that
absolutely,
process, correct? So
absolutely.
would you consider yourself foolish for putting yourself in that situation?
Yes, I was foolish. It's.
So every
I
man
think
who
that.
has sex, so according to you, every man who has sex with a woman is foolish.
Just about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're playing with fire
Okay,
every
okay.
time you do it.
So let's leave it at that because I don't think that it's foolish for a man to have sex with a woman. I plan to have sex again. I have in the past, and I will continue to do so in the future. Call me a fool, but I will continue to have sex.
We all fools. I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to do that, but I'm just saying, when something happens, just be prepared. Like everything is gonna fall on you.
No, it's not. If a person harms,
You gonna
if
split
a
the
person harms
responsibility.
another,
You gonna split the accountability.
no, I'm not going to split the accountability. It's all her
Okay,
fucking
well there
fault.
you go.
So
Okay,
if so
that's all I'm
so
saying.
what are you didn't say anything. But I mean, you asked if I'm going to split responsibility, and the question is no. You see, if a person victimizes me because I want to have sex with said person, then that person is a fucking bitch and should be treated accordingly. And I would hate to think that there's some jackass nigga out there that says, oh yeah, he shouldn't have slept with her. That's the dumbest thing ever. Like it really is. I'm picturing like a scenario. I'm picturing like a scenario where, boy meets girl and girl takes him back to her place and about 6 niggas come and harvest his organs, and then somebody in the world on YouTube says, you know something, he shouldn't have had sex with her. What in the
That
fuck
happened
is
to
that?
somebody today. That's funny.
Yeah.
That kind of
So
happened to somebody today. So
I didn't even know that. But I mean, so that's fucked up. And that shows like a very poor sense of brotherhood that we have. It really
But
does.
that's again,
I don't
GC.
even know
That's
how
What
not
does
the
that have to do?
context we're in. But again, that's not the context
How
we're
is
in.
that?
You
no,
gotta say that.
that is the context
We're
that
not
this
just
brother
talking
is
about
in.
the sexual act.
Hold on.
Wait,
That is the context
goddamn
that this brother
second,
is.
bro.
I did ask the questions, is the person foolish for having sex with the person in the first place? And he said yes. Therefore, anything that is a result of that, including organ harvesting, is a part of his foolishness. And he is to split the blame with some organ harvesting bitch? Fuck that.
That was a real extreme example.
No,
I'm not.
I mean, hey,
you
I
know
would
what?
never say that for an organ
It's an extreme
harvesting
statement.
issue.
I'm gonna fall back
Hold
because
on.
you said
It's an
let what's the
extreme
name talk.
statement.
y'all,
But I
It's an
got
y'all,
extreme.
look,
Right
if
quick.
y'all get
It's
a
an
chance,
extreme
if y'all get
statement
a
to
chance,
say that a man is foolish for having sex.
if
So
y'all
if
get a
he's going
chance
to say
tomorrow,
something
go
as
look up.
extreme, if he's going to say something as a man is foolish for having sex, I'm going to say something equally extreme. Okay,
No,
that
because
If
oh god,
guess what?
if y'all get a chance,
Wait. Time
go
out.
look up
Let me. Oh my
OTFDD
God.
and see what happened to him today. That's some crazy shit that
Okay.
happened to him today.
Okay,
well,
I will.
according
And
to
guess
my
what?
city, it's
Hey,
his fault.
wait. Oh my God. Hey,
what's
so this one more thing I can add to the list of things to worry about.
what is? Oh shit! This went off or what? The hell? Okay.
No, it's still on.
This
Yeah, we
this
on.
so now I can add this to the list of shit that you that's on the plate.
Yeah, I personally don't think it would be your fault, or you would be foolish if you were to find yourself in that situation.
Well,
But
because
Okay, I
this
have a
see
is
sense of
y'all in the
brotherhood.
chat. Y'all in the chat
all right.
saw
Let
what
me know
happened
when
to
I can
Didi.
talk. Let me know when I can talk.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Top City.
Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, so now we are at a point now where we know what can happen while you're out here fucking with these bitches, bro.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm sorry, but it's never going to be 50-50 down the middle, bro. Sorry.
Well,
Did
my
that make sense
question
to
is,
somebody else? Like, what
No,
is not supposed to be 50-50?
Let
okay.
me say, hold on, Top City. Let me explain it to GC. GC, what we're saying
Okay.
is this: in an ideal world, it should be 50-50. But what we're saying to ensure, because we're dealing with an illogical, unstable creature, it's unfortunate. She should be stable. It should be 50-50, but that's not the reality. So what we're telling everybody to make sure you're not caught up. Just treat it like she just can't be trusted. We're not saying she shouldn't be held to a standard or be trusted. We're just saying she's just too dysfunctional to do it. That's our premise. That's what we're pushing. We're not disagreeing with you. We're not saying she should be able to be a bitch. We're not saying she shouldn't be held accountable. We're saying to save yourself.
That's automatically be assumed already.
Right. So to save yourself, don't have sex because having sex is foolish.
No,
that's not what we're saying. That's an extreme again, GZ. That's an extreme again, GZ.
Let me
have sex all the time. I don't get caught up in any type of way.
Hold on. That's what he said, though. He said that
he's not saying that. He's not saying that.
Let me.
Y'all done lost me.
Those are his exact words. He said having sex is foolish. Those are his exact words.
Hit it again, DJ Kuti.
Okay, that's a little bit much. Like, here's the thing.
Why didn't say that shit? I mean, that's what he said.
Hey, now I can just say, man, don't fuck these hoes, man. They might harvest your organs. Don't believe me. That's DJ Kuti. That's DJ Kuti.
Stay away from these hoes, nigga. Your organs is gone. Your organs is gone.
And then guess what?
Your organs is gone, my nigga.
And then guess what? And then I'm gonna say, but having sex ain't foolish. There's nothing foolish about it.
Now hold up. Now I'm gonna back this up a little bit. just because this is getting
who lost the liver?
Too fucking wild. Now. Personally, I said earlier I'm indifferent about certain things. When you're out here, because you guys people who are looking for sex, quote unquote, for most people I think are looking for sex, and they got a segment of people who are looking for quote unquote love, right? If you out here with the intentions that you looking for sex, you got to know everything that's on the table when you're doing it.
Exactly.
So whatever pops up, you have to know. Okay, this is possible. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to you, but I'm saying it's possible. So
better safe than sorry.
So if whatever happens, it's because you made a decision that you needed to fulfill your sexual urge, and hey, you're gonna throw your shit on the crap table. I ain't just talking about men, and I'm saying, you know, the brother's talking about dealing with women, but I'm saying guys do this shit all the time, and you guys guys complain about it. We complain about it. We get mad, like, I can't believe that bitch did this, and it's like, dog. Bro, you went with intentions of trying to get your rocks off without knowing that there were other things that could happen.
Let me tell y'all the pinnacle of male nature, how dumb we are. And this will tell you exactly how dumb we are. You want to know how you want to know how dumb niggas are? We fall for something called the glory hole. Okay? We will put our motherfucking shit in a glory hole. We don't know what the hell's on the other side of that goddamn wall. It could be a blender, it could be a knife, it could be a nigga, it could be some nigga with nunchucks, it could be anything on the other side of that hole. But you know how dumb men are, and you want to know how red we see when we're sexually turned on? That we will put our shit in a hole, and we don't know what's on the other side. The glory hole has figured man out. I'm trying to figure out, how has the glory hole have figured man out?
Let me piggyback off that. And here's the thing. Here's where men go wrong. Women have figured that out. What you just said, they know. Let me tell you something else. They come to these spaces to hear what we're talking about, to see, so they not so they can get right, so they can mount a defense. Okay, this is what they talking about, girl. So now this is what we got to do, girl. They don't come here to learn and change. They come here to see what the fuck we talking about and to mount a defense.
Now hold up, let me flip this around. So,
niggas say we, not I. No,
let me flip this around.
If you get sexually turned on enough, you will put your shit in the glory hole, bro.
Let me flip this around. Like I said this earlier.
Pause.
You know, women like showing their sexuality. So if you love showing your sexuality and advertising sexuality, you can't then turn around and say, I got played because of my sexuality. You put it on the table as sex first. You were looking for something sexually oriented. So don't come around crying about what happened after the fact. Now, I'm not talking extreme shit like rape, but I'm talking like, you know, damn, you was advertising for some dick. You got some dick, and it's just, but he didn't stay.
Right. People don't recognize being shallow comes at a price. I don't know why people think I can just love you to use you for what I want and there's no price. What I've learned is people don't really believe in karma, or they don't know how karma works, because I tell people all the time, anytime you do something for a base reason, for a selfish reason, most times, and I mean context, I don't mean a positive selfish reason, a bad selfish reason. You got to say that to our people. They're gonna take it out of context every time. Once you do anything,
say what you gotta say. Fuck these people, man. Because
you got to do it. You got to contextualize it for our people.
Right.
That's just a rule. Trust me. You have
you
to.
do. Yeah.
So every time, so that way they can never misquote what you said. So they'll be like, I said exactly this is what I said. So at the end of the day, this is how they play. I lost my thought. What was I saying? Bring me back. Set me back.
People in the chat saying they wouldn't mess with a glory hole. Check this out. You wouldn't put your dick in another nigga's condom, right? But guess what you doing when you fucking another bitch? Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. My guy, you wouldn't put your dick in a glory hole.
But
Okay.
that's not foolish. But that's not foolish.
So basically it's not something that's commonly done. So I won't make that comparison. I mean, and once again, you said that sex is foolish, and that is something that's commonly done. So there's that.
I think that was out of context. I think that was a little out. It was just out of context.
No. I made sure that the context was proper. I mean, and he made it clear that sex is foolish.
I don't give a fuck how you make it seem, bro. 2020, nigga, you already fucking with these bitches, bro. They already ran through, nigga. It's border. I'm gonna say foolish, bro. Fuck it, nigga. And you got to know what you're dealing with. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, but Ty City, but listen, Ty City. He's saying saying don't have sex at all. Is that what you're saying? Don't have sex at all?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just know what you do.
I'm not saying that he's saying that. I'm just saying that he's saying. I'm just quoting what he's saying. He's saying.
No,
that
you
sex
said
is
he
foolish.
said don't have sex. That's what you literally just said.
Therefore, there are two types of men in the world, according to what he stated, and there's only two rational conclusion that all men are either incels, volcels, or fools.
No, that's another extreme again, GC.
No, those are the only outcomes. So if what he said is true, what other category can a man fall under?
Understanding, caution, preventative. Preventative maintenance. Maintenance.
So in the only form of prevention is abstinence. Therefore, he is a volcel.
It's not true. Right? It's not true. You can have sex. Hold on. Thus the term have sex responsibly. Have sex responsibly. Thus the term have sex responsibly.
He did not say that. And there really is.
No matter how logical we are, we're dumb by default, man. We're dumb.
It's all fire.
Man, we're dumb. Okay.
It's all fire. Have your gloves on.
You can have semen retention. By day 365, you looking at lemons like, God damn it.
I mean, it's 2020.
It's view so much they get where they like it.
Wait, it's 2020, bro.
Lemons looking sexy.
It's 2020, bro, and we still like got people just saying, I can't believe this happened or this happened. It's like,
right?
Why?
Right?
Why can't you believe it? What the fuck? Why? You know what I'm saying? I used to be that way. I used to be like, man, these bitches, I'm like, man, look at these bitches, man. These hoes out here blaming niggas for everything. And now I'm just like, shit.
And these brothers is out here blaming niggas for everything. You see, here's the thing. Because
niggas ain't got no responsibility, huh, GC? I'm with getting on women's asses, but I ain't with freeing us up of everything. That's what it
Wait, time out.
Responsibility for us. That's what the women do, GC.
Time out.
Go watch some porn, and then right after the porn, you're like, what the hell was I thinking?
Hold up. Just because somebody say something that you might disagree with, let they motherfucking ass talk.
Okay.
It ain't how you gonna have a discussion when you gonna talk over a motherfucker before they finish their whole thought.
True.
Game changer. Say what you was about to say.
So thank you. So the reason that women were able to gain legal favor is because we as men always hold men accountable more so than the women. And with this thinking, we vote laws into favor because men are inherently bad or foolish, and women are the only ones that can be complete victims of a circumstance. It's because of this thinking that we have these current divorce laws, these current child support laws, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It's also the reason why women get lighter sentencings when they commit crimes against men. A recent case that come to mind is the Dallas policewoman who went into the brother's home and killed him. Now, she claimed stupidity, that she didn't know that the apartment was hers. And because we as men, some more than others, obviously, believe that women are children, therefore, if you are to be the victim of a child, then you are foolish and therefore somewhat accountable for your actions. She got an extremely light sentence. The same is true for the Centoya Brown. The same, yeah, you will. The same is true for Centoya Brown. Centoya Brown is a young lady, a pretty young lady, who shot a man while he was asleep in the back.
That bitch
A man
guilty.
who, yes. However, she received a very light sentence and she is out right now and she is married and got the bag. See, it's the way society thinks that allows these atrocities to go on. We need to say, though the man was following his natural instinct in the Satoya Brown situation, right or wrong, in the way he did it, he did not deserve to get shot in the back while he was asleep. Therefore, I don't give a fuck if he his agency in the matter or if someone wishes to call him foolish for soliciting a prostitute. She is a murderous, psychotic, crack-headed bitch whore that deserves to rot and die in prison. And until we as men accept that stance and stop trying to blame each other for wanting some pussy, we will never advance, and we will always get these shitty laws that disproportionately affect men in a bad way. We are giving our rights away because of this thinking.
Ty City, you respond first, and then Green Machine, you say what you got to say.
Thank you. So Botham John did not give that. I forgot her name. He didn't open himself up to even trust her. I don't even think they knew each other. So of course that's not his fault. The other guy, bro. I mean, you gonna fucking deal with a fucking prostitute, bro? This woman is already not on her fucking square mentally. Like, what the fuck do you think could have happened to you, bro? Like, that's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't give a fuck.
No,
you know what I'm saying.
But you take one, and if somebody shoots you in the back when you sleep, it's your fault. Go ahead.
Ty, let me ask you. Do you think when somebody's in a haste?
I just want to finish, bro. I sat back and let Game Changer talk.
No, I'm asking you a question. Do you think when somebody's in a haste, productivity goes down, or when somebody's working out of the mindset of convenience, productivity goes down?
What do you even?
Productivity is like if you're trying to get some quick pussy, do you think skipping a couple of steps, right? Do you think that happens? Some quick vagina. Yay? Nay?
That's the tie, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, just wait on a second. Green Machine, you got something to say, fam?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me answer that real quick, bro. I had to say something more real quick.
Hold on, Ty. Let Green Machine talk first, and then just wait. Just let him get it out because he ain't.
Basically my position of the whole situation is, as men, a lot of times we let our natural imperative cloud our mindset, and like I'm not sure who said it, but we overlook the red flags, and anytime things happen to us, you know, it's really our fault because that's just who we are and what we do by default. A lot of times we don't take the time to vet these females. A lot of times we don't take the time to understand what we fully dealing with. We just chasing some ass. So, I mean,
we can't indulge in convenience like women can.
Exactly, because it could cost us a lot.
We don't have that. We don't have that feature to indulge in convenience like women do.
Listen,
and that's even if you're
no need to let these women automatically assume that they are illogical and irresponsible.
Let him finish. Finish, brother.
Okay, so whenever especially when you order up a fucking prostitute, bro, you gotta know what come with that shit. I mean,
Yeah, by
you know
default.
what I'm saying? I mean, what the fuck you want to do? I mean, the bitch is a fucking prostitute. That's what they do. They kill fucking tricks and they steal and they do all of this shit. Like it's 2020.
And to deny that is like the women. You knew better, but you're gonna go, well, no, that sounds exactly like them.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing. The prostitute simulates the same dating pool that a woman has, where you can have it at your beck and call, like Uber. You understand what I'm saying? Getting dick for a woman is like going to 7-Eleven. Oh, it's around the corner. It's right there. It's convenient.
Yeah, they don't even value it.
Yeah, but for them, it's, oh, you know what? I can go in this 7-Eleven and just start putting shit in my bag.
Right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me interject real quick.
That's true.
I think, and I might be wrong, but I'm gonna just put this out here. I think part of what Game Changer is saying is, even if you get a prostitute, her shooting you in the back of the head while you sleeping, that's her issue. Because that ain't part of
you just got sucked into it.
Yeah, that ain't part of the game.
And we're not saying that.
Right.
No,
it's a part of the game, but yeah,
I'm not dissolving her from that shit either, by the way.
Right. I know. That's why I was about to make this other point. But I think the point that Ty is making in a sense is, if you get a prostitute, you're not supposed to go to sleep with her.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have certain precautions you got to take. You can't leave money and shit laying around and stuff like that. Yeah.
So I gave a crackhead example earlier. Simple.
Okay. Well, let's put it like this.
That's why I gave the example. Sometimes you stop dealing crack.
Hold on, Game Changer. Dave, say what you got to say, and then you Game Changer. My bad.
No, I'm good. I'm just expounding. I ain't got nothing right now. You can let somebody go. I'm good.
So, if you were the jury and there was a motion to temporarily reprieve the cruel and unusual punishment portion of the Constitution, and we had the right to place her into a volcano.
God damn, GC. What happened? Go ahead, GC. Go ahead.
Would you vote?
Lava's the element now.
Would you vote to place her into the volcano?
Oh, so you
yes, absolutely. Right away.
Hell yes. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Lava the hoe.
Drop her ass in.
Well, see, this what I be saying, Game Changer, that these women would kill us if they could use the system to do it.
Hello.
Facts.
No, they do. They do use the system to kill you. They do.
No, hey man. I mean, we can make that case too.
You know how much women kill.
You know how much women dealing with here, man.
You know how much. You know how much women. You know how much women killed niggas. You know how much women killed niggas under the guise of, I want to teach him a lesson.
Facts.
I want to teach him a lesson. He gonna learn this lesson. It's not gonna kill him, but he gonna learn this lesson.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
We're not saying the cops, like it's right for the cops to fuck with you. We know that's not right. If you can sue them. Like they said in.
But if your broad hits you and she calls
hold on.
That's a death wish.
We're telling you how to survive the encounter. That's the whole purpose. Because we understand this. This is true brotherhood. We're going, look, brother, life ain't fair. But let us tell you how you can protect yourself even more.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is brotherhood. That is what we're supposed to tell you, because we don't live in an ideal world where the woman is going to be fair.
Mm-hmm. And any black man in the chat, if your girl or anybody around you ever called the cops on you, they issued you a death wish.
Goddamn right.
They issued you a death wish. You're not bugging. Right. This is not a test. This is not a warning. This is the real thing.
We got to understand what we're dealing with, bro. And the generations before us, they didn't necessarily tell us what we was dealing with.
Facts.
Yeah. That's
I agree with that.
Well, wait a minute. They weren't dealing with the same thing, though. They weren't dealing with the same thing.
No, they were the first generation.
I disagree, L.A.R. No, hold on. I disagree, L.A.R. Nothing is new under the sun. They weren't dealing with it. They were just quiet about it. I disagree with that, L.A.R.
No. Okay. Game change. Say what you got to say, and I'll come after that.
Let me get a wrench. You got a simple nigga in the
Yeah, I need a wrench too, L.A.R. I want to get this bitch out real bad.
What happened?
Okay.
What happened?
My trigger finger.
Somebody mad at us, huh?
No, you know what? Fuck that. I want to see who the hell mad at who. Let me see this shit.
This is broad that's in here that's been like, you sound like you got hatred against women. Like, girl, if you don't get your ass.
Shame and tactic.
This is what I'm telling you, man.
Keyshawn. Okay.
Go ahead, Tom.
Like I said, bro, I got the game from my own mama, dog. I didn't get this shit from dating women. I learned all this shit from my own mama, dog.
Yeah, your
I'm just
mama
kicking
gonna
it
teach
G,
you a
bro.
lot of shit.
No,
Y'all niggas
Ty
need to pay
City
attention
mama
to
was
your mama.
cold. Ty City
Yeah, mama
cold.
was. No, real talk, bro. My mama was off the chain, bro. And nigga, I mean, if you know, bro, you know, bro. You don't play games about how much can we deal with or this is nigga. You can't tiptoe around these bitches, man. I'm telling you, bro. Don't do it.
Mm-mm. And again, we are not absolving women at all. What we are doing is telling you be on your game. She has the system at her. She has the system at her disposal. She has friends. She has family. They're going to automatically side with her. The simps are going to side with her. The suckers are going to side with her. So then the only thing we can do is properly prepare our brothers.
I'm not going to side with her. I mean, personally, it's Volcano first, and then talk about the precautions that he should have taken.
This the manosphere, baby. This the manosphere, baby.
Let me back this up for a second. When y'all like the older guys, when I say they didn't have the same, they weren't dealing with the same thing, is because the older guys didn't have technology, so it was a lot of shit that they had to deal with.
I give you that.
Right. Everything on steroids now.
Yeah, but
no, we comparing notes. A lot of niggas comparing notes in this manosphere, bro.
But like older guys didn't have DNA tests.
True.
Okay. So that changed a lot of things in society.
I give you that.
But the other part about that is with the women, you know, because they didn't have DNA tests and women were on shit too. The women were taking L's because they knew, okay, he can't prove it, but he knows so much information. I got to take this L because I'm not gonna say that he right, but he right. You get what I'm saying?
They take shit to the grave.
Yeah. Women will take shit to the grave, but at the same time, they had to take shit at the same time because the dudes knew something was up. They just couldn't put their finger on what.
Hey, L.A.R., let me tell you something, bro. Me and David was talking yesterday, and we was talking about how our fathers and our uncles and everybody else were so simp that they would never ever tarnish the image of the women that was around us.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
even after they got divorced or whatever, your dad is not going to tell you that different niggas running in and out of the house was wrong. He never going to tell you. They never want to tell you the nastiness of how women are.
Facts.
That's
and they left us in the dark.
Now let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. Why is it that with whatever we do as men, we have to have integrity behind whatever we do, but women don't have to have integrity? Because the reason why
that's the manipulation tactic.
Right, that's the gaslighting. Because the reason why those guys did not tell on those women was because they had integrity. And women look to guys for integrity, but they have no integrity.
You know what I would say? I wouldn't say it was integrity. I would say it was conditioning. Like if you notice, we're rebelling against the matrix. We're going against the conditioning. That's why they have such a problem. We're talking about it. I think they were shamed and they subdued. Well, we like, fuck that. We're going to talk about this. And as GC just said, we're going to drop the bitch in the volcano. They kind of, because like when you listen to OG, Speed, salute to OG, he said, like he says, what is he, 60? What is he, about 60? OG 60. He says, remember, if you listen to him, he's always like, just conform. He won't say that, but if you listen to his conversation, the majority of his time, his conversation is just conform.
But women call integrity trust. So sometimes when you like, okay, I want to show this bitch that she can trust me, that's really integrity.
Man,
that's the gaslighting right there, bro.
That is 100%.
That's the gaslighting right there, because you want that broad, you want to have your hands clean. You want to be like, look, you can trust me. You can trust me with anything. That's what the Maggles work off of.
Of course.
Man, listen, fam.
Integrity. That's why they don't want to change.
Well, you're assuming that they're capable of being, and see, you thinking about it too much, bro. Like,
there we go.
They're not capable of having integrity, bro. Facts. They're just not, dog. I'm sorry.
They're wired.
I mean, look, I don't trust Maggles, but I know what fuels them niggas.
If you tell them integrity or volcano, see how quick integrity comes.
Right.
They are capable.
But you know what?
I agree.
Game changer. OG told us the other day on Teapot channel. We the men, what y'all talking about, we used to go in the family reunion, and we used to be in the circle when we talked about this shit. And it didn't hit me until I woke up the next day and I was like, these bitch ass niggas went to go talk about it to themselves, and they never confronted the women about all the shit that they was doing.
Right.
You know why?
And that's why they keep coming over here to Manosphere Island.
You know, one of the reasons why they didn't do it is because even if they was on fuckery and the women was on fuckery, if you did your job, she respected you. But these daughters that they raise don't respect men no matter what the fuck they do.
Boomers.
Wait, hold on. But L.A.R, I heard what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, so you saying that they didn't go against what was wrong? I lost. They didn't break the cycle of this bullshit because why?
No. If they were doing some dirt, or the women were doing some dirt, both parties still did their damn job. They still did what they were supposed to do.
Oh, so you're saying hid the dirt from everybody, but
no. They didn't hide the dirt because everybody knew the fucking dirt. But say, the man, he had dirt, but he provided and protected his family. He did his fucking job. The mother, she had dirt, but she took care of the fucking family in the house. So she did her job. So there was still a mutual respect. If something here ain't right, but even though it ain't right, you still got enough sense to do your job. So I'm gonna respect that. So I'm not gonna throw you under the bus completely.
Wait, L.A.R, is that integrity or trust? What is that?
That's
wait a minute. But allowing her to do dysfunction, how could you have been doing your job if you were allowing her to be on that function?
Well, the thing is that these might not be the best kids, but at least she raised them. That's the shit he's talking about. But what I'm saying is that integrity?
Right.
Is that integrity?
Hell no. If you let her get away with dirt,
it's not really integrity. And it's not really trust.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's a blurred line.
I think it's a mutual understanding.
That's what it is.
What it is actually having a united front.
Because you can do right, wrong.
Yeah,
I agree. So what you said? We both had dirt on each other, so we just swept. We both. I'm just saying. I'm still trying to figure out how could the man be on his job if he wasn't correct. Like listen.
But the thing is that if we both got dirt on each other, at what point do you start snitching? That's the thing. Both of y'all are wrong.
Kuda, this is the thing, bro. There is no 50-50. As men, we have to uphold the integrity and honor, bro. We have to fucking do that shit, bro.
But women don't have no.
Niggas let the women.
That's
the old niggas let the women fucking override that shit, bro.
But that's the thing. Women don't have no sense of integrity, because if all of us here on the panel don't have no integrity, we're less of a man. But a woman with no integrity, that does not make her less of a woman.
They are incapable, dog. That's what I'm
saying. What he's saying is, it's a flathead screw, but we trying to use a Phillip. It just don't fit. She don't have the tools. We keep looking for her to have it, and she doesn't have it.
Okay, what I'm saying.
No,
but
what L.A.R. is saying.
Hold on. I got you. What I'm saying is, there still was a culture where if the men are talk to the men like, "Hey, we know what you're doing, but they don't absolve you of doing your goddamn job as the head of this house." And they had a culture where the women was like, we know what you're doing, and that don't absolve you for being the woman of this house. That culture died. I'm not saying the shit was right. What I'm saying is the culture of, if you doing some fuck shit, and we know you doing some fuck shit, but if you go out in public acting an ass, we gonna bust your ass. Now, the women will bust the women's ass, and the men will bust the men's ass. See, now it's like everybody's saluting that shit.
But like GC said, if I think the only thing that would change women, I'm gonna be honest, outside of that, I'm gonna tell you they're not gonna change, because they have too many things that are encouraging that. The only thing that would change that is what GC said, which is a volcano, which would equate to tragedy. The only way I've learned that most human beings have to be forced. They have to have something dramatic happen for them to get right.
Bitch has been put in a volcano since the beginning of time, since the discovery of the volcano. Hold on. Yeah. History was written with a man's foot up a bitch's ass. All right, the greatest civilizations ever, began with a man's foot up a bitch's ass. Right. So the moment we took it out, we get this shit. You know,
I
and
agree.
I
Here we
agree.
go.
We
Well,
take it
you
Here we go.
because we hold men accountable when it should be women that are held accountable for their actions. We think that that we just write everything they off as just childish, immature nature. It's like fuck that.
Game, game changer.
Children get punished too, and because we do not have a system of punishment, these bitches are running wild. They're running a
Right.
fucking muck. You know.
So what we
Game
do, so
changer.
what we do is,
Go ahead.
so what we do is we starve them of dick and attention and resources. If we're not gonna do that, then again, hold it there. I agree with you, GC. I know tragedy and a foot up a woman's ass makes her. I'm totally for that. But at the end of the day, if we don't have the means, I'm just doing precautionary measures. If we don't have the means to enforce that, then we have to play smart.
Okay.
Which is at the end of the day, don't trust the bitch, not as far as you can see her on no level.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna be
Facts.
serious. I'm gonna be serious and candid and honest enough to not cuss out and piss off everybody in the world by saying this. The punishment, if you view women as children, their punishment is you forced to be an adult because you want to be strong and independent.
Yep.
See, just like we all were kids and we all knew kids like this who felt like when I get grown, I ain't got to take this shit. And then when they became grown, they wanted to be kids again.
Right.
So
Right.
you wind up punishing yourself when you say, I want to be strong, independent. I don't want to depend on nobody. Guess what? Cool.
Right.
Cool. You grown now.
They on that
That's
fool's
impossible.
errand. They gaslighting themselves.
Right. So when you think about punishing them, here's it. When you call your parents, if you call your parents, I need some money, and they be like, ain't you grown, motherfucker?
Exactly. That's what my point.
You grown,
Starve 'em.
right?
Starve them.
So, they're going, but I still got to flip this around. You got to have the intestinal and testicular fortitude to say no.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
See, some of us,
starve 'em.
You saying starving them, David, but some of us say, yeah, I'm gonna starve them. I'm gonna starve them. How much you need, baby? Just come on.
L.A.R. True.
Little
that's
twos
where
and
I'm at with
fuse.
it, bro.
I can give you little twos and fuse.
The suckers in the
Okay,
sense.
so-
I always say that's why they
Well,
the
see,
problem.
that's
They
what-
enable
that-
these.
see,
I agree.
Wait. See,
I agree. I think that we're beyond starving them. There's volcanoes. Like, so we are.
This
we
man
are
burning
real,
like a steak.
There's
God
volcano.
damn.
GC,
no,
GC
because
done with him.
listen,
He said there's volcano.
No, listen. I mean, Brian Banks, right? He starved a bitch. He starved the fuck out of her. What happened to him? What happened to her? Not a goddamn volcano. That's my point. We need to
but see,
stop holding
hold up,
brothers
hold up.
No, the game changer's right, bro. We got to introduce the volcano.
Pause for a second.
The volcano
Hold on. Game changer. You
Uh-huh.
will never fucking watch Raiders of the Lost Ark ever again. You understand me? Never again. No
hey,
more King Kong. No more
Hey.
Harrison Ford for you.
Right.
hey,
The
is my mic working?
volcano
Can y'all hear me?
awaits.
Can you hear me?
Top City.
Hey, I agree with Game Changer, and that system's not here, bro. So this is
Right.
what we have to go to, bro.
No,
Like,
what I'm saying
sorry, bro.
what I'm saying is the reason that the system is not here. The reason that
We
the
don't
system
have
is not
enough
here is
people
because
with us, bro.
wait a minute. No, the reason that the system is not here is because we treated women as if they are children. As far as accountability goes, that just like we charge children as juveniles, we pretend like women are juveniles when we created recently when we created the criminal justice system. And we also assume that they were benevolent and things like that. See, we assumed a lot of things about, when I say we, I'm talking about the boomers, assumed a lot of things about women's nature
Yeah.
that's just not true, and that they were without guile or deceit. So, we put these systems into place. And I'm saying that there is a danger in assuming or underestimating somebody. There is an
I agree.
extraordinary danger in doing that.
That's what I'm saying,
Take
Can we get the
Rosewood, for
volcano by
example.
tomorrow, GC? Can you get us the volcano by tomorrow?
I mean, what I'm saying is, what
Yeah,
I'm saying
that's
is
the
we as
problem.
men
There
have to-
lies the problem.
It's not a matter of when we could do it. We as men, when we create these laws and support these laws, we got to understand that we are dealing with volcano-bound bitches, and we have to see them that way. Because
But game changer. But
no,
game
no,
changer.
no.
Let me,
That's a
When they
classic.
created no fault divorce, they didn't see women as volcano-bound bitches. They seen them as Ward Cleaver and stuff like that. And the only circumstance that a woman could get a divorce is if a man was mistreating her somehow. That's how we seen them. We seen them
So
as
how do we change that by tomorrow, GC? I need
changing
by
our
tomorrow. I'm
perspective.
with it. We need it ASAP.
No.
There
Listen,
lies
part
the
of being a man
problem,
is
GC. It sounds good. I'm
part of
with
being
you. It sounds good.
no,
How do we get it
no.
but game
today?
changer. The game
No,
changer. Here's
Rome
the
wasn't
thing.
built.
This is the thing, though, game changer. A lot of these laws were set in place when women couldn't do as much, bro. And now it's just like new school bitches taking advantage of what the old school bitches had, and they fucking running amok with the shit, dog.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on.
I agree.
Like,
So we need
I
to
ain't gonna,
stop the muck. Go ahead.
I'm gonna shut it down in like 5 minutes because I got to get up at 5. But I'm gonna say one thing, and all y'all have y'all words. Here's the thing: we're upset about how it is right now because we're dealing with it right now.
I'm not.
Well, no. I'm just saying society, the totality of America or Western civilization. But what people aren't paying attention to is, I hate to say it, but I don't. Women are fucking up so bad that they're putting a track record to never put them in this position again.
Hello. That's why I love it. That's why I love it.
They've stretched the rubber band to the point it can never go back to where it was.
You played yourself. I love it.
Put a quarter in your butt.
Fact.
Y'all got it. I'm just,
I'm gonna close out with this, man.
So go ahead.
Assuming that women are capable of any responsibility or accountability, bro, is a flaw in your logic. Because what happens is you gotta know, and we know now. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep playing dumb, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to feel like, man, these bitches. But then I was like, maybe it is these bitches. Maybe they fucking dumb for real. Maybe they really are stupid. And you really do gotta play them like they just illogical, irrational human beings. And just keep it moving like that. Don't allow yourself to give them any slack in the rope. They gonna fucking pull you off the edge.
Facts.
That's all.
You don't need slack on a rope to throw somebody off a ledge. You could just throw them off. I mean, no. See, I get what you're saying, but you're saying that they cannot victimize men without the men somehow letting his guard down. That's bullshit. They could just victimize you just cause. Ask
We're
Cosby.
saying the chances are greater. We're saying the chances are greater, DC. That's all we're saying.
No, I understand. Listen, guys, protect yourself at all times. I always say that shit. Protect yourself. Protect yourselves at all times. But do not underestimate these these chicks. Don't call them children or stupid.
They are children.
They're all kind of.
How about a child with a gun?
No,
is that better? Is that
whatever you want to call it, do not underestimate. Don't even underestimate children.
That's what we're saying. That's exactly what we're saying.
Tell you, bro. Yeah. It's your life. That's what I say. That's not underestimate.
No, we're saying that. We're saying don't underestimate them. That's exactly what we're saying.
Oh God.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you got to respect your foe. I mean, that's what it is.
Hello.
You can't it's like getting in a boxing ring with somebody that you 20 pounds heavier than. He in a different weight class and think that you're gonna go in there and beat up on him. It's not gonna happen because if they train too and you train and you might got that weight, but you can't underestimate that. And at the end of the day,
you have to make those adjustments.
It's like if we seen 20 other niggas got into the ring and they all came out and said, "Damn, I think that bitch got razor blades in her gloves."
Right.
She got that.
And we sitting around here talking about something. Nah, that's not what you think it is. You know what I'm saying?
She got that material. She got that material that get hard when she sweat.
Right, but she got the referee that knows all this shit.
Yeah,
Right.
when you're getting hit, you're like, damn, this motherfucker got a brick in their glove. Nah, no, they don't. Come on, you being gaslighted. Come on, man. Just keep fighting.
Knowing that a person is capable of deceit does not make you foolish for being a victim of deception. It simply doesn't. I mean, yeah, there are some people who are under cautious, and to those people, I would say protect yourself at all times. But let's not.
She got the Margarito gloves.
Let's not ignore that.
The Margarito gloves.
Hey, wait,
theory,
GC. If I approach her like she's an enemy, like I'm sleeping with the enemy, how can she sneak up on me?
Right. You always got to approach him like you sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah, see, that went right over your head. I know, I understand.
No. Well, I mean, she can still victimize you, and if that happens, I'm not gonna say that you're at fault. You know.
Oh well, no. Wait. Let me clarify. Let me say this, GC. Let me give you context. Let me give you context. Oh no, make no mistake. You're absolutely right. Let me say this. We're talking in negligence. We're talking about your negligence. We're not talking about you were asleep, she bust you in the head while you were sleeping. And we're not saying because you shouldn't go to sleep, but we're talking about negligence.
We're not absolving.
We're talking about negligence.
We just said you got to take a long, hard look at your damn self too, bro.
No negligence.
I know where both of y'all coming from too.
Do that after the volcano. I don't look at.
I'm with you on that. I want the volcano. I want the goddamn volcano tomorrow.
I vote for the state. Burn them at the stake.
The steak is nice. Yeah, the steak is. Oh, remember that. That's nice. Oh yeah, burning is nice.
Because logistically, it works out better.
I mean, the lava.
It sounds like y'all hate women. It sounds like y'all hate women.
Right. All I'm saying, they gonna soundbite this. You right. They gonna soundbite this. Right.
I'm gonna say.
Why are y'all using volcanoes again?
Wait, L.A.R. Let me say one quick thing. L.A.R. Let me say one quick thing. Let me say this, and I'm out. All right, listen. When me and Ty City talked about this, I did this on purpose because when Ty City said it, I always said if you treat women like children, because for me, that's how I had issues till I started playing that game. Then all the issues went away. And when we told it, when we were on the panel and we talked about it, I did this on purpose just to see. So we said, no, we're gonna take our responsibility. The women said, no, she should take some responsibility, and it's always a but. So I learned, I'm like, damn, we damned if we try to hold them responsible, and then we damned if we just say we're gonna take it all and not hold them to. It's again, we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. So that's why I recognize it's just about playing the numbers and the odds. Right. So and the safer way to be, I've learned the safer way to be is to guard yourself like you on the team by yourself. That's
it. They said keep your dick in your pants and we wouldn't get pregnant. Like what? No,
it ain't so much about keeping it in your pants. It's just it's about.
It's like but this is what I'm saying. They telling you
that you were doing.
He's saying what they're saying. He's saying what women are saying. That's how women
think. They telling you that they can't control the who, what, when, why of their vagina.
You should control yourself. The man should control himself. This is what they're telling us. For those who now listen, we're not agreeing with that. This is what the women are saying.
Y'all want to learn tangle no more.
Y'all want to learn the harsh truth about women's stage, like you about to come and watch if she tighten her legs around you or crosses it or try to hold you.
Nah, that's your gameplay, boy.
I'm gonna say this.
No. That's how you see what type of woman you dealing with.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Really in that moment down for everybody. If you want to throw her in a volcano and she put a bed in that bitch and she naked, if you get in there and say I can get some of this volcano pussy, it's your fucking fault.
Right. Bags. Boom. Salute L.A.R. Salute to everybody on the panel, man.
Peace.
Peace and prosperity.
Oh man, peace.
Peace.